No,
Yeah, you sound lovely. No, you
Okay,
sound
okay.
great. Yeah,
Just make sure I wasn't using the wrong one again. All right. 3, 2. Hello and welcome to yet another TTS Fight Night. I am once again your host, Jack, and I am once again joined by two wonderful players, returning once again here to redeem himself after his last stream performance is Tom. How you doing,
Hello.
Tom?
I'm very good, thank you, mate. Yes, no, but I'm very excited to play Chris because I've played in a while, so that should be really fun.
So
and
long.
yeah, hopefully I will. I don't think Custodes are quite as. There's not as many pitfalls to fall into with Custodes as there was
How dare you?
against the Inari.
Offensive.
And speaking of, we have El Capitan Chris. How you doing, man?
I am excited to be allowed out of the house and onto a computer to play some Warhammer. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Nice. It's your first time on stream, right?
No, I played in one of the first ever ones against Ed.
I don't even remember it was that long ago.
Yeah. Ed was Eldari, I was Grey Knights. I think it might have been the first one ever. And I won, so I am actually currently undefeated on Fight Night. Just I'm going to
100% win
really
rate.
pick this up now. 100% win rate, overpowered, sustained 2, all over the place bitches. So excited.
That does mean that Grey Knights do have a 100% win rate on the channel, which is one of the few
There you are,
factions to have that.
Grey Knights
so that's
are
pretty
amazing.
cool.
That is cool.
They got some very cool new models.
Right, okay, so let's get into it, as we often do. Straight into things. So, first up on the blue team, we have the GSC. Tom, what are you running today?
Lovely. So this is Final Day, which I was in a sulk about Final Day when it came out because I had some Tyranid bits and I'd sold them all, and then they brought that out, and I was like, this is really annoying. So I didn't want to play it for ages, and then I played against Davey using it and was like, oh, actually, I can see how this can be really, really cool. So I've gone
Not
over
in
it.
Davey's hands, but in your hands.
I didn't mean to word that as that came out. I think
Stop, Davey.
Stop it. So Final Day buffs up GSC, particularly you have your little chaffy nid bits, so gargoyles, lictors, nice sort of utility things and primary play things. And if they're within 6 of an enemy unit, the GSC units get +1 to hit against them, which takes all their units up a level in terms of their damage output, which is really nice. So I've got an Abominant with Inhuman Integration, which gives him and his unit sustained, again, if there's a NIDS unit like bimbling around nearby. Got a Benefactor, who's going to go with a 20 Neophyte Brick. This is a bit of an experiment. I was like, it's got Uppy Downy in this attachment. Neophyte Bricks like Uppy Downy. They don't even have it in Host of Ascension anymore in the same way. So maybe I'll try it in this and see if one works. Then we've got the Patriarch. He's got Enraptured Damnation. He can't be Overwatched. Got a Saboteur, 1 Flamer Acolyte, 10 Neophytes, 20 Neophytes, Goliath Truck, Aberrants, Ridge Runner, usual setup that I like, sort of 4 with lasers, 1 with mortar. A couple of Rock Grinders with lasers, because again, they're actually a bit more accurate in this attachment if you set it up right. 10 pure strength to the Patriarch, because that unit really slaps in this attachment. And then the aforementioned Nid rubbish that goes out in front and stands on things and helps me get my buffs.
All right, awesome. So yeah, that's pretty cool. If you want to find out more about Final Day, you can watch Davey's Greatness series.
Yes, absolutely. Davey is very excited about Final Day.
We're good at promotion.
Oh, we nailed it.
Some say the best. Red team in the red corner. We have the Custodes.
Yeah. So obviously we've got the new detachment and lots of interesting ways you can go about building it. I've gone for the really subtle approach of none of the new stuff and just 15 wardens.
I get you.
So I've played Custodes since 8th edition on and off. I've never actually played the infantry spam style stuff, so this seemed a good opportunity to try the 15 wardens and see if it's all it is cracked up to be. So that's obviously the core. So I've got 2 blade champions with them to give 2 units advance and charge. Trajan Valoris, the boss man, is the third one. You don't really see Trajan very often, but now because we've got a stratagem which enables us to basically re-rack a once a battle ability. So his Moment Shackle, which is either 12 attacks at 3 damage or a 2-up in run, he can use twice potentially. So that's pretty cool. But a unit obviously doesn't advance and charge. One of the blade champions gets back up on the 2-up because, rumour has it that's quite a good enhancement. To supplement that, I have then got a shield captain on bike. He's got low knock and stealth. the idea is that's kind of like spimbling around, doing secondaries. Late game can go and be a pain with 8 wounds, and 2-up save can be quite hard to chew through. Like late game, has a once per battle ability where it can charge, fight something, and then at the end of the fight phase, either like fall back. Or like do a normal move if it's dead. So move 12 inches basically, hit and run style thing. And obviously again that's once per battle, but I can re-rack that ability. So designed to be kind of a flank hunter. And I've given him hurricane bolters rather than salvo launcher, just to help enable that. Then got 2 units of Custodian Guard. Lots of people are actually saying just spam Custodian Guard. That's the way forward for this detachment. Because of the +1 to wound, it means you can have an insane amount of shots. If you're sat on the objective, you're re-rolling all your wounds. It's just an impressive amount of firepower at 2 damage. So you've certainly seen people taking like 5-6 units of these now. I've gone for 2, one of which has got Draxus, because Draxus has some good abilities. And in other lists, you'll probably see an Inquisitor for some more stuff on the other unit as well. And then because I need some stuff, I've gone for 3 units of Witch Seekers and a unit of Prosecutors. I had 10 points left over, so I just added 1 to my Prosecutor unit, sat on my home field, just to give myself that extra little bit of screening distance. And then the 3 units of Witch Seekers, obviously they scout 7 or 6, sorry. So they're early screens and scoring. That's the goal. I've got one in Strat Reserve, just to potentially be, because it's flamers, right? It's an option of rapid ingress down and flame a charge. Like
that's annoying.
That's just a potential play that your opponent has to think about. So that's why they've started in Strat Reserve. Otherwise, normally you would probably just have 1 in the middle, 2 on the flanks, and they would just go forward. They would screen, they would die, they would hopefully score some points, and then the blade, the wardens fire in. But no, I'm excited to use it. I've been playing Grey Knights for so long now. I'm looking forward to being like, what do you mean I only move 6 inches? What do you mean I'm stuck here? So it's a completely different play style for me. I've played a couple of Custodes games recently, and I've certainly found that quite hard to get my head around how to hit everything at the same time. So hopefully Tom comes and stands in the middle and lets me punch him to death, and then we'll have a fun time.
That sounds like how I play.
Yeah. I'm just going to channel my inner Jamie East and just send.
I think that it's interesting on matchup. I say we yours was picked by poll, right? And this is a list I've been working on outside of it. I'd say on matchup, I feel like it looks a bit tough for the Custodes. I don't know how you feel about it.
I have literally no idea, because obviously we're always very good at seeing how it's hard for ourselves, aren't we? I can look at you and I can go, right, well, you stick lictors on the objectives to start terraforming. I then have to bring out my stuff. That is an absolutely god-awful trade for me. You then hit me back, and then we see what happens. Often you've got some bricks that can cause a lot of damage, and then you can start bringing them back. I can't do my usual game plan when I don't like what the opposition is doing, which is hide and score points. So I guess we're just going to slam into you, Tom, and test your screening ability.
That's what I think, and I am curious about it, because I think you will just cull through this at quite an alarming rate. So I guess it's about whether that's enough,
right? So potentially, or I have got the incredible tactic of just rolling 4-ups.
Oh, mate, 100%.
If I just roll 4-ups and then more 4-ups, I think I win the game. So
yes, that often happens.
Yeah, but you just custodian. Just custodian.
And this was a bit of an index era classic, GSC versus Custodes, because they were both very good then, and it definitely could go either way, because obviously if GSC do bounce and they end up run over and tagged, then it's not good for them. Very interesting. Going to be fun.
All right. So today we are playing UKTC Mission 1, which is Terraform Swift Action Sweeping Engagement. The guys have just barely started doing deployment.
Super efficient.
No, I just mean that they put 1 unit down.
Jack gave us like 10 minutes to deploy, and then we just didn't.
We chatted.
We're going to go through the rest of the deployment. I believe Chris won the roll-off, gave first drop to Tom.
Yep.
So I will let you guys go ahead and go on with that.
100%. Right. Okay. So I had put down a truck. Chris had put down more little ladies.
Little ladies, yes. I
Little
got
ladies.
backfield, and I got Whip Sweepers here. You can scout up into this middle room.
I will
score stuff there.
have. I don't actually really want to be as fun as the sort of let's terraform everything plan sounds. I don't really want my lictors all dying because I need the +1 to hit.
God.
So
Damn,
he's gonna.
couldn't
That
beat
one's gonna chill in there.
Let's see. Cool. These Witch Seekers are gonna come. Right, let me just double check if this is actually stupid or not. So they can go there, and then they scout forward 6. That would get me there to there. That's nice. But if you stuck a lictor here, then I could only scout forward to here, and then just get shot to pieces.
That is true. Yeah.
That's a sad time. But they will go there in case you don't put a lictor there, and then if worst comes to worst, they can scout back into my handfield.
Yeah, I think that makes plenty of sense. We're going to
As
have
well,
some
the guys are
gargoyles.
deploying as well. Those of you who are watching the stream, let us know what you're up to tonight. I am petting a Tau Commando because I forgot about him before I subbed the list for a tournament. Hooray!
The old
yeah,
last-minute list paint. There we go.
so I'm doing that. Yeah, let us know what you're up to tonight. If you have any questions or additional views or like point of views you want to get on the game, let us know and we can sort that out for you.
I'm putting some gargoyles down here, Chris.
I wonder what they're going to do.
I couldn't possibly comment.
No. I'm going to put my wardens over here up against the wall.
Nice. Right.
Yes.
Okie dokie. So. Gonna have a Rocky G. He's gonna live here.
Rocky G.
Rocky G.
Actually, is that what we're
Cousin
doing?
Bobby G.
Yeah.
That name's got big Platty Jubes energy.
Oh no! Yeah, no.
Platty Jubes.
Oh no! What was? Yeah, that's making me sad.
You know.
Right. Wow.
Rocky D. Some COVID ones. I can't remember them now.
Oh, the Cosy Lives.
Cosy Lives. That was it.
Cost of living crisis.
Yeah, Cosy Lives. Absolutely horrific. Absolutely horrific. But that's where we're at. But that is where we're at. Have you had another drop, Chris?
Nope.
Sweet.
But
if you wouldn't mind,
my wardens are going to come and sit.
Oh, I reckon you're going to have one going for the middle one as well. I'm calling it.
It's a controversial take.
I think there's going to be a warden brick on every point.
I'm going to sit there and I'm going to roll my 4-ups.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
When the Blade Champ gives them advance and charge, does he also give them advance and shoot?
They have advance and shoot because they've all got swords.
Oh, well, I dislike that. Okay.
Let's do what they want, mate.
If you pop all my Rock Branders with your little piddly guns...
Okay, jokes. The only ones that really particularly have a chance are the guardsmen because they get +1 to wound and full rerolls. Oh, well, the full rerolls is the thing.
Yeah, because for your +1 to wound, yours, so it's like I have to have cuddly nids nearby, you have to have no mates, right? It's if you have no mates.
I find that very easy. No, I actually find that really hard. Like this arm, you build up your little bubbles of Custodes.
Yeah.
Like, you charge me, I'm going to heroic intervene, and then boom, you're definitely dead. Well, then you're not actually ever getting your +1 to wound.
Yeah, but if you put like a unit that's been charged, and then you heroically intervene another unit, so what's that like? 10 Custodes, 12 Custodes.
Anyway.
Like I feel like you don't really need the +1 to hit and wound against GSC at that point.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely not. I'm say this is probably a matchup where I say other than the vehicles, Chris isn't going to feel like he needs it that much.
Hopefully I can remember my Custodes because I just never remember. I never remember.
I always forget Custodes have them until they start doing them.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't see it. Like, it's only 20 attacks. Like, why is it so? Oh, well, if I roll for 6s, then actually, it's actually a bit better. Sorry. Yeah. Got to try and remember. Draxis has loan up as well. Which
yes.
To be fair, I think the best thing about this Custodes attachment is all the like utility it gives you because it just gives you all those things that you want, right?
Yeah.
You've got some cool stuff. Yeah. I haven't taken most of it, but yeah. Yeah, you also the only annoying strat for you to be aware of, Tom, is if you shoot me, I can reactively move D6 inches.
Oh yeah, so that's actually quite funny for me because if I want to tag you with the mortar to get AP or remove cover, you could then be like, "I'm actually pissing off now," and then whatever I was trying to shoot you with is going to miss. So that's quite funny.
That will involve me having the forethought to do that sort of stuff. But
Well, I mean, we'll work
maybe
on it. Yeah, maybe.
I get lucky. Yeah, my strats are fight on death on a 4-up, 2-up if it's a character.
Yep.
Re-rack once ability, gain ability. Give my whole unit precision.
Oh, fun.
Obviously, I can't unleash lines, don't have any. Fallback, shoot, and charge. And the reactive move is after you've shot me and I was just selected as a target.
Oh,
So
fun.
you don't have to kill a unit. Or
Yeah, no, it's literally just shooting you. Okay,
just
that's fair enough.
give me a whack, mate. Give me a whack.
I put another lictor in this little place.
Victor, I'd even newer.
Oh, so good. I literally every time I make that joke, I'm very happy to have you on to bring that energy.
His unit is here.
Matty Kero Gaming in chat says, "Is there a specific setup for TTS 40k, like which downloads should be used at all?" So we do have a video on the channel. It's a little bit old now, but it's still good for getting started with TTS. TTS for Dummies. I think Ed did that one, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, absolutely.
And then I would also highly recommend TTS 40k on Reddit as really good guides and descriptions on there for you to follow. So that's really helpful. That's what I used when setting up. It's actually way easier than you think.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And you're about to watch your master at work, so
brace yourselves.
Just please no 3.5 hour game this week.
It
won't be too bad. Yeah,
who did you have on? You had Ed and Rob, right?
Yeah, it was Admech, Bat Swarm, and Drukari. So
yeah, I can see that potentially taking a while.
Considering that half of each army was in combat turn 1, it just took a long time to resolve.
Yeah.
How far do your things move?
My lictors?
Lictors move.
Lictors move 8. The Rottweilers move 12. They are nimble.
So if I am over, can you advance and shoot?
No, don't think so.
Because if I'm over 24, there is no way you can shoot me because I'm.
I can't. Yeah, I can't see in there. You've got no angle there. You're okay.
No, I was just seeing.
Oh, and you've got your loan on. Yeah.
Cunning.
So obviously, the only risk with that would be if the Sabo and the Akos got out and blapped him from within his loan up. But I think as long as
that's what I'm asking. Can they?
Yeah, so they could disembark for another 3, so it'd be 27 in total, right?
Fine. Come over here.
That's right. Get to your board edge.
This middle bit's mine.
I'm deployed.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. So I don't know where these want to be. Probably just quite a way back because Custodes are scary.
Yeah, man. Because they can hit your back board edge, tell them.
Yeah. I have a pair of them here.
I'm currently buying some Lord of the Rings Thranduil's army.
Oh, fun.
Thranduil's halls. Someone's selling some quite nicely painted ones, and I was like, well, you know what? Why the devil not?
So, Chris, are you getting many games of Lord of the Rings in?
I have played a grand total of 0 games.
Jack knew the answer to that.
We did almost play some games because Dave from the Discord.
Oh yeah, there was an attempt. There was certainly an attempt.
And then I totally forgot until he mentioned it. I was like, oh man.
Yeah. One day we'll play another game system. One day. But not yet. Gothmog is still about half painted.
Yeah, he's stayed in.
Just sitting on my shelf.
I've also got my Blood Angels. I did manage to. I got back a bit earlier yesterday, so I actually had some time to hobby. And what should have been a nice casual 30 to 45 minutes with the old airbrush turned into a sweaty 1 hour in which the airbrush was like, no, I don't really want to work today.
Sounds about right.
So I managed to, instead of getting all 3 airbrush layers on the scouts and some more jump pack intercessors, I got just the base layer down. And then my plug blocked up. I put the plug down, and it's one of those where you push it and it springs back up to release. It's not doing that now. So now I just got dirty water in the sink, and life is good. So yeah, it was a really, really efficient use of my relaxing evening.
That's not where they're going to go. I think we're probably just going to have to park them just all in here. That's fine. Don't worry about these. These are messy. We'll tidy them up in a minute. They're going in there. As soon they won't be there. It's fine. They'll stick in the objective. No one cares. Neophytes are horrible. In they go. Just put them on top of each other. It's fine.
Send it, Chris, says Crazy War Boss Gaming. You know what, Ed? Yeah, the game would certainly be less than 3.5 hours.
I'm up for sending.
I find it really physically, literally, like, makes me sweat.
Sending in general?
Yeah.
It's not your thing, is it?
No, I like being like, I've got to be aggressive, but in a cultured way.
Yes, smart but brave.
You've left me no choice, so I'm going to have to be aggressive against you, dear sir.
I find it easier if you do it as like you kind of like trick yourself into it slowly, right?
Yes.
So I'll
like one advance at a time, sort of thing.
Well, yeah, it's like if I'm playing Tau and it's like, okay, well, I got first turn. I can scout this unit of piranhas forward, and then they can just go to opponent's deployment zone turn 1, pretty much. And then, this Pathfinder can also do that. And I mean, if I'm doing it with these 2, I might as well just do it with these 3 Riptides as well. I mean, we might as well just advance and go for it.
I quite enjoy an opponent who talks through like that as well, because you sort of gradually realise you're like, oh no, this is happening.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's just none of the armies I play want to send out the whole army, lose half of it, and then use the other half to just flatten the opponent.
You just described my favourite game. Game.
Yeah, no, I'm like,
I love that.
What do you mean? If I send something out, it's to do something and then die. That's how I've just ingrained myself to play for the last few years. So it's very foreign concept for me to put stuff out and hope it doesn't die, or not all of it dies.
No, I don't know where these go.
Well, that's why we play fun practice games in front of hundreds of people.
Exactly. It's important for us to learn.
It's development.
I think these will wait for now. There's nowhere for them to be. Stupid, sexy gargoyles.
Do you want to start them off the board?
Nah, I'll style it out. It's all right. To be fair, if you pop your head out to shoot some gargoyles down here, I'll be all right. Be happy enough. There we are. What a state. Cool. Well, my deployment was harder than yours there, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. You succeeded, though. Well done, Thomas.
Run us through your deployment.
Wow. Put a bit of everything, really. No, I think it's a hard one. Like, realistically, I need Tom to come to the mid-board for me to get to him. So I kind of have to try and hope that he says, I'll come out and do some things. And then he gives me enough of bait that I then slam into him with everything. And then I put my 4 up, feel no pain.
Yes, you do.
And then I go in again. I think it feels like probably how this game goes.
That's how it looks.
I've kind of, the left flank is obviously in theory it's your safe side. Well, I remember when these missions first came out, it was quite interesting because it's quite easy to primary deny on my left hand side. I don't know what Jack's got, but it's where I can hide and sit on the objective a bit. I don't have any fights first in this, unfortunately. The middle guys are just there kind of like to go around and do stuff later if anything comes to the middle. And then the right side's got a couple of units there. I've spread myself around. I've got layers to try and go, but obviously in theory the Witch Seekers are the things that go and die quickly. So, if I go first and I get area denial, like, yay! Or, containment, yay! Like, that's the idea behind it. But whether it actually happens, who knows? I think an issue for me will be if I just go, here's one Warden unit, pop before I feel no pain. Oh, it still died. I think, like, for me, it's going to be trying to make sure there's a moment where I go, no, I can now hit, and it'll be turn 2 or turn 3. There'll be a moment where I'm like, right, I have to push everything forward, and then we'll just see what happens, really.
100%.
Okay, Tom, run us through your deployment.
So I think it's in some ways it as we've discussed, I think we sort of know what the shape of the Custodes game is, and I think GSC it's the same where it's like I'm setting up. So I've got sort of transport conundrums that can roll out to all the different points, cause problems on there. I've then got a couple of heavy hitters in the Broodlord waiting centrally, in the bombs essentially at the moment as well. So I've got sort of some pushback for when Chris makes his push. Neos are just in the building and will, I guess, be the prime candidates for the uppy downy strat, so they can just start threatening to get in places and make trouble. I'm being cautious with the NID stuff. There is a temptation to shove lots of stuff in the way of Chris and try and block him getting to the points. I sort of want him on the points, I think. I don't know. Maybe I will regret that, but I think I'd rather get a good, honest crack at dealing with it on the points than lose all the stuff that actually makes my stuff dangerous. Trying to stop him getting there, if that makes sense. I think that's one of the sort of nice internal balances with Final Day is that the NID stuff is actually the juice, so you don't want to be too cavalier with it all.
Thing is, if you use it, you're probably going to lose it, right? So
exactly that. And anything that goes near Chris will die in this game. But it's just about doing damage first. It's a classic Tom and Chris game.
All right. Well, at that point, then, guys, I will let you roll off for first.
Oh, let's do it. Good luck, Christopher.
You too, buddy. I rolled a 6.
Oh, god damn it! I rolled a 1. Oh no!
I've rolled double 6 now so far. That puts me in a wonderful position. So I get to scout. Did you put any forward?
I did not, mate. No.
Pussy. Right. Okay. Oh, they've not got a movement toggle. That's fun, isn't it?
Oh dear.
Give them one of those. So I can't just surprise. They've gone really far. Measure movement, please. Thank you. So these are gonna waddle forward 6 like the good guys they are.
Well done.
There goes. And
Doing
these
it for themselves.
are also gonna. Oh god damn it! They've not got either. Right, they're just gonna come up to there for now. So that's my scout wisdom.
Nice one. I think I'm relatively content in my positioning at the minute. Yeah, they're quite a way back. They will just continue to be as far back as they are able.
Sindri says all you have to do is roll above 3 and there's no way you can lose, which we've already said, so at least you're on the right track.
I'm glad I've got these tactics down.
Yeah. I have someone with a 4-up in one. Oh, this guy. He has one. And once per game, this Benefactress with her 3 wounds can give herself 1 as well.
But not the unit.
Oh dear.
And Harley asks if has Chris learned how to use TTS.
Have I learned how to? Well, you could be the judge of that. Once I have destroyed everyone's models.
He may not be able to do TTS, Harley, but he can read. So there we are.
Yeah. And I can kick you out of WhatsApp groups. So, all right. So let's just quickly go through what you've got over. So over here we've got Rock Grinder
10 neophytes.
And then over here we've got a Lictor and
Lictor and Gargoyles.
Over here we've got.
This has got the Abominant and the Aberrants in, and that's the Rock Grinder. Ridgie's Broodlord unit.
Cool. These guys move how far? The Ridge Runners?
They move 12.
Move 12. Gargoyles, again, another unit of 2 guys there. In this Rock Grinder is Saboteur.
That has just 5 Hand Flame Acolytes and a Saboteur here.
Okay, cool. And then we've got the big brick that you pick up here. And another Ridge Runner. Oh, so that's unit 3?
No, this is the mortar one. This one just
mortar. What does the mortar do? Give me.
It's just to tag things to remove cover and get extra AP against them.
Okay, cool. And you've got nothing in Deep Strike. It's all just in.
I have nothing in Deep Strike yet because I'm waiting for you to kill it to put it in Deep Strike.
Well, that's not very nice, is it? Cool. So I guess I'll draw some cards then. That's how this game works. Do I start game?
Yes. On red
yes, you do. And yeah, you nailed it. Well done.
Oh, I'm learning how to play TTS, Harley. Aren't you proud of me? It's drawn both at the same time. That's fun. Recover assets and behind enemy lines. Do I get to get recycled behind now?
You can recycle behind, yeah.
Recycle behind. And I get Overwhelming Force. What a draw.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
My clever work not putting those gargoyles on the objective has been vindicated. So proud of me. Oh dear.
So at
You
least
do have a little bit of indirect, don't you, though, with Draxus? You got something? Is
no
Draxus on
Jack
indirect?
isn't indirect anymore.
Oh, okay. That's a shame.
Yeah.
That's why I don't see her anymore.
Yeah, the Inquisitors they go off quite nicely in this detachment, don't they? Because
because of the plus
the
one.
buffs on them are quite real. Yeah.
So you've got nothing super scary over on this side of the flank, really.
I don't know what you mean.
So if you pick up this, you pick this up unit turn 1 and drop down and shoot me.
I can, yeah, because it has deep strike.
Cool, that's fine. Fuck it. These advance these wardens on the left side. Are you going to give me a dice? Yes, you are. Good. So they're going 6 plus 1. I'll use an agile token to get me to that. Gets
This is very different to playing elves, isn't it?
I don't know. I've played one game with them. But I am playing the Harlequins at the weekend. Very excited about that.
That will be really fun.
Yeah.
I might just watch your games, to be honest, because that'd be
Playing
nice.
Necron to do for Simmons round 1.
Oh, that's a famously good matchup for the Harlequins.
Yeah. Looking at the list, I'm like, there isn't really anything there. He's got the Deceiver.
Okay.
And he's got
What detachment is it?
Star Shutter, maybe?
Okay. Yeah.
You know what? You're going to come deny us anyway, so I might as well take that. These Scargian Spears are just going to... Oh, they're keen. So they could go 12.
Wow.
They're not...
Goodness gracious, they might overtake their mates.
I was going to say, yeah, they've got that. All wrong, dickheads. Draxus has taken one for the team. These lads will just come up here for a rainy day.
Nice one.
Tom, is GSC something that you're looking to play at events anytime soon, or is it just...
I've been very impressed with this so far. I think there's a bit of a hobby lag, obviously, for me because I don't have Tyranids. I'm rebuying the ones that I sold. I've got one Lictor built here. So the plan will be to do final day. I'm really enjoying Eldar as well. I won't lie. The Eldar book is ridiculous. So it sort of depends on the situation. I was looking at this for Saffron teams, but we've got our very own Dave Murdoch who's been running his Vanguard nids, so I won't take them for that because that would involve stealing his nids. But yeah, no, I think this detachment is one of the better ones in the game, probably at the moment. I think it's got a great suite of tools. I like it a lot. It's very fun to play.
I think it's another one where you get all the stuff that you wish you had in other detachments. It's kind of like this Lions GSC one.
Yes, I agree. It was very permissive, right? Full rerolls to wound is just wild on some of the GSC units. And
you get your full uppy downy.
You get uppy downy back. You get good accurate mining lasers. You're completely right. And all you have to do is spend £100 on Tyranids that you didn't have.
Wow, what a fortunate turn of events for Games Workshop.
Yeah, they've nailed that one. They've absolutely nailed that one. And they're going to create a sort of crossover generation now between the GSC and NIDS players. I'm sure there already were quite a few.
And then 11th edition, you take away their access again, and you make like 2 armies. Cunning.
This guy gets it. Guy gets it.
I'm marketing.
Do you have advance and charge?
Do I have advance and charge? Just on these little guys.
These little guys.
So they can
move
14 if I roll a 6.
Cool. Excellent. That's fine. I don't know. How many guys do they kill?
I have not a clue.
Fine. Is it 40 attacks?
Yes.
40 attacks hitting on...
2s.
Hitting on 2s if I have NIDs nearby with full wound rerolls potentially as well.
Okay, so 40 attacks.
2s anyway, right?
Yeah, they hit on 2's base, but the wound rerolls would be
Oh.
because they've got dev wounds, right? So it's quite spicy with the rerolls. And then the Patriarch's got 6 damage. Sorry, 5 damage too, because he's not my beloved Brood Surge one.
I guess if you did that, then that would force me to
going backwards.
Oh, it would force me to put the Feel No Pain. But then they should only 1 damage, right? So they just bounce, and then I get rid of. Oh, they can't come back, can they? Can they come
The
back?
10 brick, I could res it, yeah, if I wanted to. I don't usually. So there's
So
a sort of pricing. There's a pricing system, right? So the 10 brick to bring back. I've got 10 points to spend. The 10 bricks, 6 points to bring back. Aberrants are 5. Hand Flamers are 2. Neo brick is 6, I believe. Smaller Neos is 3. So in this list, usually I either go like 1 aberrant and some crap, or 2 aberrants, basically, depending how quickly the aberrants get murdered.
Okay, cool. Right, so I'm going to recover assets in my deployment zone with the Shield Captain, which I think is just safe there. And then in the midboard with the Witch Seekers who are here, because that's just outside my deployment zone. Other than that, I'm sitting pretty. I'm going to discard Overwhelming Force in a shocking turn of events for CP. So I'll go up to an extra CP, and I'll pass the turn to you, sir.
That is upsettingly cagey. Well done. Good stuff. So let's do some cards.
YouTube.
Oh, do I take anything up? I will spend a CP. Is there any point? Has the brick got anything to shoot? Not really. I could drop in here technically. No, probably not. I could get some weapons in. It's quite funny. Don't know how good that is though.
I guess the best way to think about the resurrection with GSC is you need to assume that everything can come back until he runs out of points, and then nothing comes back.
And it's important to just keep track of what I'm on, because then you'll know what's actually possible. And I'm always happy to take you through what's possible.
Oh, very nice of you. I'm not going to tell you.
Guy. Yeah,
keep it hidden. Got to count it yourself, bitch.
I don't think we need to burn CP on Uppy Downy right now. I think it would tempt me into trying to do something stupid that gets that brick killed. So I'm not going to. I'm going to resist temptation. So, my cards are shuffled. And we've got Cull the Horde. Can I do Cull the Horde, Chris?
No.
Cool. I've been that off then. Storm Hostile. That's all right. No prisoners are a little bit harder.
Oh, those sisters on the left are terraforming, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah, that's fine. I hate them. They want rid of them. We can probably sort that. That's going to be the way to do that. And it's just whether we go for no prisoners as well or whether we don't. You've got your bits and bobs here. You can use your reactive move on the sisters, can't you?
Yes, sir.
Sweet. Nice. Gonna chuck a run on Mr. Lictor down the side. We reach the objective. I think so, but I'm not fully sure. Oh, his little claw might be an issue, to be honest. Let me turn him around. I don't think he's going to fit there. Oh, no, he fits fine.
Just say it with confidence, Tom, and then it does.
We'll believe you.
Yeah. That's how Warhammer works. If you just say things with enough confidence, it becomes true.
We know quite a few players who are like that.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, that must be true. That's a really good ability. It is, yeah.
Gonna creep along a little bit. They're very firmly in there now, so they can come this way. I don't really want to get my wrench run shot. Yeah, I don't like this situation one bit.
Lictors have fight first, right, Tom?
They do have fight
Problem
space.
solved. It's fine.
Yeah. Their problem is that the things that they are tickling are not. They might kill one. To be fair, they could kill one.
I wasn't suggesting that makes you safe. I was just saying.
Yeah.
I was just saying. Wait, do they have that rule? I can't remember.
Yeah, they do. They very much do.
Although maybe they don't. You're just saying it with confidence, right?
Oh well,
Okay.
that's going to be the theme of the day. Will be
I'm gonna roll
Endless
6 now.
confidence.
Boom.
right. And there's more stuff in here. There's a lot. There's a lot of it. I don't like it.
So the one listing building thing I did have was I could have dropped one of the units of the second unit of guard and put in the shield captain Alaris and get him to go back up on the 2-up.
Mm.
But a lot of people like that because they have a once per battle ability to turn all damage to 1 for a phase. So the idea is someone comes in, tries to kill you, you turn all damage to 1, you blap them, maybe you die, maybe you fight on death on a 2-up, maybe then you get back up and then you've re-racked the ability so you can turn all damage to 1 again.
Mm.
And you get a lot of utility out of that one piece. It's just whether that is worth it over a whole unit of 4 custodian guard. There's similar points it works out as. So there's lots of interesting list building options.
There's the axe that kills God, right?
Yeah,
That's
you've got
also pretty
that.
cool.
That's pretty cool because I had that almost one shot an exocrine.
Ooh, an exocrine, big
I
spell.
know. Very.
Truly
that's
picking on
pretty
the
good.
top tier
Truly
combat
is.
monsters of the game there.
It's pretty tough though, right? Like being able to one shot it is pretty tasty.
That is pretty impressive.
But,
Harley has a question for you in the chat, Chris. How do you feel that Tom and Ed left you to deal with me for ITT on your own?
you know what? The fact that I don't have to deal with a WhatsApp chat which has Ed and Harley in it.
At the same time.
I've done it twice in a row. And it's driven both Tom and myself to the edge of insanity.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
So I'm okay with it.
That's a good answer.
Also, shut the fuck up, Harley.
Yeah, any answer that shits on Harley is always a good answer.
Yeah, it's just one of the easiest laughs you can get in this team.
It's pretty high.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how we're doing this. Right. Okay. This is a bit of a standoff at the minute, which is okay.
I swear to God, if we get like a YouTube advisory warning for cyberbullying, like the suicide prevention hotline or something, like
we do every now and again. I do check, but he gives as good as he gets. He's fine.
That's why we love Harley.
That's why we like him. He can take his legs. Yeah. Right. Okay. I mean, if we can shoot those sisters to death, and it's an if, probably needs to be a little bit more to this side. To be honest, you can definitely see them there. Then we're cooking.
I may be the punching bag of the team. Where would the team be without me? Getting a best sports award.
Yeah. Or just as successful as before.
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, I think probably just fine.
Yeah, I think life would be good. Slightly less stressed.
I'm picturing us on a beach. Actually.
Yeah, with a yacht. We'd probably be playing 40k on the yacht by now if it wasn't for.
I think so. I think we've succeeded despite Harley in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
If they come to here, can they shoot me? Yeah, potentially. I don't like this at all.
Oh my God, you guys are cowards.
Yeah.
Everyone's so scared of each other.
I am very afraid of him. I have a healthy amount of respect for it. Right, so my cowardly turn will run.
And done.
Will run thus. What's the saves on the Witch Seekers, Chris?
3 up, good sir.
Okay, we're just going to blap them with the truck and its contents. So 4s from the Stubbers. Let's go. Good job, Stubbers. That's 1 wound on your armor.
1 3 up, Ladess, I should say.
Okay, good. Then we have the auto cannon.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here it comes.
Here it comes. Here's the money.
Twin link.
Oh, cheeky.
2 at AP1, Chris.
Are you ignoring cover?
No.
Cool, 3 ups.
Oh, I got one. It's
You
beautiful.
should be, but
Well, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, because he doesn't
So-
want to shoot himself out of target.
That's it. If I use the indirect, he
Yeah,
can
I would've
run.
taken the
He'll
edge.
run away. So in this, I sort of have to switch it around and shell him after he does that, rather than before.
Yeah,
But I don't like that at all. It's making me cross. Fives with the demo. Oh, good. And then all the Neos inside. So this should hopefully do.
They get to shoot as well. Oh,
Yes, it's an open top, baby.
what?
So we've got a Weber first. 3. This is winning on 5s, but 6 is Dev. There's a wound, Chris. This is so underwhelming. Oh, good. And then there's a Flamer.
I have a 3-up save against mortals, just so you know.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's cool.
You're not feeling pain.
There's only a solitary wound from the Flamer, Chris.
3-up.
This is really sad. Oh, we got one. We got one. There's a seismic cannon.
2 to go.
Oh, the seismic cannon's popped
Oh,
off.
it's popped off.
Oh, no, hold on. That is 2 more AP1.
2 more AP1. Here we go. Come on, the girls.
Got another one.
Uh-oh. Nearly
We've
there.
got a mining laser. Misses. And then we have all the other guys.
Always
So
the
that
lad's gun, isn't it?
There's 12 auto guns, I think. 12 shots worth of auto gun. So 4s and 4s. Come on, boys. I hate nearfights.
don't forget it's only firing deck 6 now.
Is it?
Yeah, they changed it in the codex. It used to be firing deck 10 and they changed it to 6.
That's a phenomenally reasonable change. In which case, I would have only like a couple of shots. So that's my bad. Let's do it again. So 4s. Oh, good. Well done, Nick.
You're welcome, Chris.
Jack has betrayed me.
Cheers, mate.
Wonderful. So there is one left.
It's all these, these top tier undefeated players. That's the only reason they're good. It's just abuse their rules.
I just get it's you watch my stream go. I definitely get rules wrong. It's not good. Oh dear. Right, mortar, and then we're done. So D6 plus 3 on the same lady. Oh, for God's sake!
Come on, the girl.
Come on, 4s. Oh, and 2s.
Come on, get 1 in there.
2 more saves, Chris.
Right, here you go. Here's the first one. Oh,
Okay.
Here's the second one.
The dream is dead. That's fine. But the terraform has at least not happened, so that's something.
What AC was this thing?
This was 2.
2. Yes. Good stop it. It's a shame.
Cool. So
That's one.
no prisoners. Storm hostile for 4.
Me reactive moving her achieves nothing, so I'm not going to.
Yeah, that's completely fair.
Are you sure you didn't want to shoot into like my wardens with the?
I would prefer not to do anything involving any of the bricks at this moment in time.
I mean, I just like the option.
So I would take Storm. No prisoners. I mean, there's one. It's not easy into Custodes, so I'm gonna bin it for a CP. I think.
Cool.
You're not going to go for the tank shock into the lone sister?
Bit of a charge.
I don't think so, Jack. No.
I mean, I'll give you that charge for free, Tom. Just say.
You're just such a good teammate to me.
Go on, just have it.
I'm not going to. I don't want to do that, and I'm not going to.
I'm just saying, I'm giving you a double 12 for free.
All right.
Okay, so my recover then goes off for 3.
It does.
Where is my score? Here we are. 1, 2, 3. Cool. And then discard that bad boy. Do I want to pick up anything? I don't get to. That's sad times. So, now I'm just stuck here forever. And then I draw some new cards. So,
Yeah, you better have.
give me some good cards, please. Secure No Man's Land, oh boy. And establish Locus. Right, battle shot test on the lady. She is a 6. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I'd be pretty brave if I just lived through that absolute hail of piss from the rock run.
Actually had.
There's so much piss. It's everywhere.
They're just slopping buckets at them. Kill them.
All right.
Oh man.
But it's Tyrannid, so it's acid piss.
Oh yes, absolutely.
So I could just now try and shoot this Goliath rock grinder to death,
You could.
and then the wardens charge and kill the stuff that spills out onto the objective.
That makes sense.
Then you charge me and shoot me.
Yeah.
And we see how many 4-ups we make. So
Yeah.
if that's the plan, we've then got to cause some distractions elsewhere. So is this the plan?
It doesn't work as a distraction if you say it's a distraction. Just so you know.
No, the thing is, I'm playing this game at such a high level that I'm giving him no option, no outs.
That's it.
That's it.
It's like Chris knows that I just can't win this game, so he's very confident just
I'm
explaining
just
the
telling
plan.
you all my game plan.
Well, that's not what Caleb Hobson in the chat says. He says that, oh my, Jinxes seems that they have quite a leg up on Custodes purely by weight of dice and bodies. What do you think?
Yeah, so I think it's interesting. I think if Chris could activate his army into mine in a turn, I would have no army left. But I think the GSC definitely have better scope for picking off the Custodes and getting engagements on their terms. And as I say, this is not a list I've built specifically for Custodes. It was built originally as
Bullshit.
honestly, it was for creations of bile and shit like that.
Oh, very different.
Oh, other T6 free units, right?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Again, Chris's army chosen after mine. I have no case to answer here. I was going to play against Harlequins with mining lasers. It was going to be useless.
What have I got again? Secure and establish circles. Oh, it's so tempting
Just shove it all in the middle, Chris. What are you waiting for?
I back you, Chris.
Yeah, okay, I'll do it. Right, let's do this. Right. Okay.
You fight first, right?
Yeah.
In 2 places, yeah. -1 damage somewhere else. That was the thing.
I don't have -1 damage anymore.
No, I know. You don't have any of that stuff.
And literally nothing. Fights first across the whole army. -1 damage.
Not anymore, mate.
Not anymore.
Caleb, lists are in the description of the video on the pastebin link.
Okay, so these guys are gonna establish some locus.
Just a little locus as a treat.
Let's see, let's come out this way.
So, Chris, I know you said you're playing Harlequins at RTT. Are you just going to play Eldar? Or is this more... Are you maybe trying out the Custodes as a potential tournament army? Or is that...
So I don't own the stuff. I've been trying to scour eBay to be like, maybe I could pick up some Wardens. But the reality...
Lee Jones will have a bunch of this stuff.
I could get the stuff if I wanted to. For me, it's like we've got teams. The only tournament I've got booked in coming up is the ITT. I'm probably going to be on Yunari. Mm-hmm. So to prepare for that, I've played Custodes here and Harlequins in my next game. So it's gone well.
Having played Yunari, you'll be all right. It's good.
I just need to get some reps in with that. It's more the Matrix I'm worried about.
Yeah. So it's Tom and Chris giving the same answer, which this is cool, but also like elves are fun.
I mean, there's no room for player error with Yunari, right? So I'm sure you can just go in with no reps and it'll be fine.
Damn it! They've gone and fucked up. I'll just move this unit.
It's like Gold Phantasm, where it's like there's no way anyone can play around it fully without something ridiculous happening to them. So they can run you over. That is the one thing they can do.
Yeah, exactly. So now I play the game of trying to get away from it.
We've got golden slabs coming out. Slabs are plenty.
Slabs of doom. Just making sure I've got my +1 to wins. Why is my measure tool saying 0 all the time? That's really fun. Okay, well, my measure tool's not working. Can you measure to see if I am...
What are you trying to do, buddy? Where are you going?
Just try to be 6 inches away from the prosecutor.
I get you.
0.1 of an inch, mate. That's no good.
Oh, man.
Not in my TTS games.
My measure tool's not working, so...
You're not currently... Yeah, you need a little bit more, but obviously the prosecutors could just move as well.
Shift
You've got options.
Cool. As long as they're fine. Yeah, my measure was not working. That's nice, isn't it? They're not going to be shooting me. I can shoot down if they want.
Easy excuse to make.
Easy, easy. And then, fuck it, let's go over this way as well, mate. So I'm going to.
Oh, mate, I'm getting a bit afraid now.
The Custodian Wardens are going to advance. Or here we go. Here we bloody go. Oh, hello. Don't mean to alarm you, Thomas, but they're moving 11.
Oh, that's actually quite a long way.
Oh, that is actually quite good, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh dear.
that is some
How
distance.
unfortunate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chris, what I'm excited for is Chris is going to bang like a 12 on this truck somehow.
Whoa, hang on. You can't say that.
I'm
on
going to bang a
YouTube, bro.
12.
You can't just say you're going to bang like a 12,
job,
alright?
Oh, okay, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't say that. Yeah, I don't like how this is going at all. This is lots of golden men out everywhere.
Well, this is one of those things where this could go spectacularly wrong. Don't get me wrong. But let's say we're in a team situation and like, Chris, you need to push. Then this is what Custodes can do.
Yeah, which is send and see what they absorb, right?
Cool,
Yeah.
right. We'll just we'll blitz all this shit out and then just see. Call it a day and just see what happens. That's...
Caleb says he wonders how lictors will do. And I'll be honest, man. I wouldn't bet on the lictor in this particular
Yeah, if
scenario.
I thought that the lictors were going to have a good time, the other two would be in the middle as well, and they are very much not, because they don't like Custodes. This is not their jam.
Advance this Custody. That's too many dice, so I'll roll one dice instead of cheating. 6 plus 6. Oh my word, they're going 12.
This is quite a nice anti-melee detachment as well, right, Tom?
Yeah, it is. It is.
For
That's
the
what I
Custodians.
Yeah. Yeah, the fight on death and stuff like that is really good. I think it's got nice tricks, but it's not quite as oppressive as the original Index was. And yeah, as we're going to see in a minute, if it absorbs a whole bunch of damage, which it is capable of doing.
I would go so far as to say, as an anti-melee list, it's better than the Index.
That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Because the Index, for your fight first, you had to be on an objective, right?
Yeah, that is true.
In this situation, your fight on death is just anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, yeah, it's on a 4+, but 2+ for characters. But your opponent is always going to treat it as if it's you're going to just pass them all, right?
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
And then you also have the benefit of you can fight on death with a unit and then interrupt, so you can have 2 units fight in a row, which you can do if you were the fight first unit.
Yeah, for sure. That is absolutely true.
So it's quite good in the sense that you can play defensive, like Chris did in the first turn, and you can just get small points, right? Defend your expansion and just be like, I'm not going to play you. But then if you need to push, you can.
That's what I like about it, and I think the strats are obviously really good. And what you will get in games, and we may well see it today, is you're going to get like lone wolf superheroes late game, where you've got like just a character and his mate left somewhere that just can still kill tanks and are using all their abilities running around. And I think in the later game it gets quite cinematic and epic that way as well, which I do like. I don't like this. There's a lot of golden men.
I love those attachments that play like they should in the lore, right?
Yes,
I'm always super jealous of attachments that get that.
Yeah, I think it definitely does. Reading it, I remember when you and I did the live stream review for it, you could sort of feel the flavour in it when you're reading it.
Yeah.
And it was, as you say, it's perhaps a little bit too like, here's everything you could want, maybe, but it is really good. Like,
is Seeker outside of 6 of them? Again, my measurement tool's not working. It looks roughly. Blade Champion to which Seeker is it out 6?
It's 3.
You're fine.
Not remotely close.
Yeah, you're good. You're okay, buddy. You're fine.
Thank you, sir. Cool. That's that. So we'll do some shoestings.
Mm-hmm.
So over here, we've got, who can see this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys.
Nice.
So that is 16 dice. Oh, actually no, because stupid guard of re-rolling, so I can't do it like that. Right, fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So all the guard are shooting.
Cool.
So that is 4 guys. So that's 8 dice. So hit on 2s. All hit. Sustain? No. And then we have 4 wound re-rolls. I'm not getting a +1 to wound, and your toughness 8, 9 on the rock.
He's T10.
Cool. So 6s with 4 re-rolls. That's 3 so far.
Where are the full rerolls from? Is it when you're on an objective?
Yeah, it's a weird one.
Because they're guard.
They do not.
So
Thank you,
you've
Jack.
got 3 at -1, mate.
Three.
Guard.
3 3-ups. They are literally janitors. I've saved them all.
Yeah, that's bad. And then
I can roll 4s. You see.
two wardens can't shoot, so that's 4 guys. That's 8 shots. Oh, okay.
Yeah, to be fair, if they were wardens, you would have killed that in one.
Yeah.
Hey, 2 bitches, and then
Oh
2
no, we didn't get through one video in March without saying anything about Mordaka. Fuck.
1 at -1.
A fun exercise would be just playing bat reps where we both just have the put something in the war strap, but like on different armies. I saved that one, mate.
Cool, well, that's gone really well. Hold on, let's move over here.
Tau actually have that. It's in Carrion, and you never use it. So it's army rule diff right there, I think. Not where the strength of the rule is.
Carrion is like the attachment that gets to be Mordaka for 3 turns, right? Sort of.
Half your army gets to be big Mordaka for 3 turns, yeah.
Yeah.
Or as we call it, inferior, slightly less Daka, is what we would apply. The Tau players are calling it.
Slightly less Daka.
Moderately less Daka.
I have a lot of time for that. That was really fun. This one's T9, mate.
Cool, so it'll still be 6s to wound with... 5 to wound because the +1 to wound.
Yeah, because you're on your own here, yeah.
So you got 4 at -1.
Cool, so 4 3-ups for El Trucco. Come on, Trucco. He's taking a wound. He's down to 8.
2 damage. And then these Custodian Guard, they are not on objective, so they're only re-rolling 1s to wound. So it's 8 guys, so 2s. And then 5s, re-rolling 1s. Cool, 1 -1, 2 damage.
1 at -1, 2 damage. He takes it, down to 6.
And then we've got the mighty Adraxus.
Ooh.
So the first one is hitting on...
It's such a cool model, the Draxus model. Little dragon.
Oh, this is actually sustained 2, so this is exciting.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god! Oh, what's happening?
I was very relaxed until that.
I'll add 8.
It's back again!
Sweet lord.
I'll add 8 dice.
Thank heavens you only have that on one unit rather than every activation in your entire ship.
Unfortunately, I'm not re-rolling all wounds here. Because that would be
funny.
This is strength 6, so this is 5s, and then re-rolling 1s from...
It becomes 4s, right? Because +1 to wound here as well?
Yes, you're absolutely right. Thank you, sir. And then re-roll all those ones.
Oh, mate, I'm going to get my truck black by a mine bullet.
6. No AP.
Oh, okay.
So 6 3-ups, 2 damage each.
Oh, mate.
Go on. Oh,
we live!
Damn it.
I'm a Space Marine.
That could have been beautiful. And then...
Does it have dev wounds? Jack just asked. Does it have
the other one does, the one I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't know which one.
This is the anti-infantry 4-up dev wound one. So hitting on
Got you.
2s. And then this is strength 4 with +1 to wound, so 5s. Anti-infantry dev wounds, but obviously you are not infantry, so just looking.
No, I'm a truck.
So we're just looking for 5s, and 6s are 2 dev wounds.
There's a wound. AP?
Nothing. Yeah, she doesn't have AP. She just...
Let's stroke that off.
So how much did I do to you, sir?
He's got 4 wounds left now.
4 wounds left. Right, well, do I terraform with these wardens, or do I try and kill this truck?
That's an interesting choice.
That is a conundrum. They're all in range. It's 4 guys, 8 shots, 7 hits, 6 is to wound, 1 or 2 go through. You have a 3-up save. I'm going to terraform and try and bring you out instead.
Do wardens have grenades?
No Custodian have grenades. Fucking
I know.
Defense.
Where would they keep them in their big golden suits? You see?
Yeah, so this Witch Seeker.
I don't know. Where do the Eldar keep theirs?
They have
On
little
the
pockets. They have cute little pocket.
The Witch Seeker will flame it.
This Witch Seeker here.
Yeah, still hero.
+1 to wound.
Oh yeah, baby. Take that
The
one.
wound. I saved that one.
Oh, son of a bitch. This scary custody shooting has not blossomed just yet. So I think that's everything that has shot. So we've got established locus on these Witch Seekers. We've got terraform here. We're not terraforming over there because we advanced everything. We're not terraforming here. We are going to charge this Blade Champion unit into the Goliath rock truck thingy-mabobby.
Go for it.
With a mighty five.
Mighty 5.
Oh yeah, steady on, boys.
Just gently stroking up the side of my truck.
Careful, it's before 9 o'clock.
Oh.
Yeah, that notorious YouTube watershed thing got to dodge.
Yeah.
I don't even know if people outside the UK even know what the watershed is, to be fair.
No.
I don't know if that's a term that gets used outside of the UK.
I don't think it is.
Oh, I'm funny.
I've got to say, your TTSing has been very slick so far, Chris.
So sick, mate.
So I'm happy for you to pick the wardens up here.
The warden's up.
Yeah, you just kill the wardens. Oh, died in the truck. I bet you would be happy for that.
You are just such a sweetheart.
Yeah.
All right. Wardens are going to pop their once per battle. Or the Blade Champion is going to pop the once per battle advance and charge.
Sweet.
And I'm going to try and beat up a Lictor.
Go on, get him.
7. Not anywhere fun I want to go. Screening possibilities. Or do I want to just try and consolidate back behind the wall? I think I probably just want to try and consolidate back behind the wall. So I can't actually see what I'm doing here. So
That's all right, mate. Don't worry. You
Basically,
can base it very happily there.
yeah, I'm just trying to come across there.
Yeah.
You can rotate the camera in TTS.
Yeah, I know, but I just it's far easier for me to state my intent and then not have to do it. That's how we will play, right? Are you an inch away from the wall, by the way?
I doubt it. I think he would, because he ran to the point, right? So if to be on the point, he can't do the inch away from the wall thing.
So I can just punch you from
So
the
you can absolutely fight him through there. He knew what this was. It's a one-way ticket for the Lictor, unfortunately.
No, don't flip now. Cool. That's there.
Somehow it always comes back to this. It always comes back to just golden men everywhere. Every single time. In the end. Right, you got the guard there.
It is inevitable.
It is inevitable, yeah. Sort of wish I had more stuff on that side, really. Sorry, it's going to live, so it's fine.
I'm fairly confident he's going to live.
Yeah.
It seems likely.
Would you...
Where have all my Custodian Guard gone? Well, have I just started moving all my wrong models?
Yeah, you moved the guard unit in as well. Like this was one super unit.
Man's playing on 10th release rules. 10 man.
I like the Custodian Guard haven't charged. They're over here, dickheads. That's a warden. That's a warden. That's a blade champ. That's a warden. That's a warden. That's a warden. Right, where's it's only a 4-man card unit. Right, okay. Let's put them back to here. Cool. Sorry about that, sir. Right.
All right.
What's scarier in combat? A 2-wound or a nearly dead Goliath rock grinder, or a
So the Lictors gets to fight first anyway, and I will not be interrupting with the truck.
Okay,
so
cool.
That makes it simple, doesn't it? Yeah. So can the Lictor see the character? I don't think I'd even try and eat him if I could. Come on, Lictor. Let's go. 2s. What is your toughness, sir?
6, and I'm -1 to wound.
Oh,
you are higher strength than me.
In which case, I'll be winning you on 4s and 4s.
And I've remembered that, which I did not remember when I played in the battle pot.
Baby steps.
Not that it would have really mattered.
I've done a solitary AP2 damage to wound to you, sir.
Yeah.
Which you save with your 4-up invuln.
My 4-up invulnerable.
Okie dokie.
Right.
Would you like to just absolutely body these 2 units?
That's really fun for me. So I'm just going to chop up. Let's see if the Blade Guard champ dude can do it himself. Just testing myself on whether I can remember his rules. Is he 5 attacks with the 3 damage, or is he 6 attacks with the 3 damage? That's the question. Can Wahapedia save me? It's either 5 or 6. I think it's 5. With I'm gonna remember my guitar.
Have you ever
Qatar!
have you ever had those moments where you're like at a tournament, so with someone that you've not met before, you're playing, and you make a joke, and then you realise that they're not on the same wavelength of humor as you? Because you just reminded me of something I had once, where I was playing against someone, and he failed like a 4-inch charge or something.
Yeah.
Out. And then my breaches got out, and it was like a 5-up save unit. I think they were like Sister Repentia or something.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Do you want to roll this, or do we just take it off?" And I'm like, "Only if you cry first, so I can come." and then he just looked at me like I pissed on his kids on Christmas morning, and I'm like, "Okay, sorry, man, I missed that joke."
What toughness is your lictor?
I believe he is T6.
So I'll be forced to wound. Okay, so you've got 1 invuln save.
Oh, he doesn't have an invuln, Chris.
1 -3 and
Okay.
1 3 dev wound damage. So you
I
take 6
think-
damage.
I think that kills him, Chris.
Well done, Blade Champion. You could have lictor. What a hero!
That went more or less as I anticipated it going.
In a shocking turn of
You
events.
can check.
And we consolidate closer towards the objective
Yeah, nice.
and pop over the other side of the wall. Oh, does he fit? No, he's sad.
Uh-oh.
Fucked it. Fucked it.
Uh-oh.
Over here. Does he fit through the wall? I don't know. No, I don't think so. Oh no, the Blade Champ's not going to be able to fight and kill you. Oh man, bullshit. Okay, cool.
I mean, he fits through that. He can cheat through that wall.
Can he get through that into that space?
No, I mean, he's within an inch, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
is it?
he can just fight on the wall.
Oh, okay.
I think the truck's there.
Right, I'm going to do. Right, this guy is going to do the same thing again. It's just using the Blade Champs because bosses don't own any, so you know. Here we are, 2s. Oh, I should probably roll that dice as well. No sustained yet. Still no sustained, and then we're looking for 5s and 6s. Well, you're shit, aren't you, mate? 5. So you got 1 at
4s.
-3, 3
4s.
damage. 4s because I'm +1 to wound. Yeah.
Yes, you are.
2 at -3.
Okay, these are 6-ups. Let's go, Trucko. No, he fails them both. He's dead.
Do you get wind rolls as well because you're on the objective?
Not with the blade.
Oh, they're wardens, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
sorry.
because they're wardens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does the Trucko explode? No. What a waste. Idiots will fall out. What is the OC of your Brit, big man?
So 3 each. So 8.
Quite a lot.
18.
Yeah, we might have a struggle here to get enough on there to... Oh, actually, no, to be fair, this guy's not making it to an objective. So that's 15. Need 8 Neos on this point. Oh, it feels like quite an ask, but let's give it a go.
If you're the smallest base size, you can get out 3 deep from a transport.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Your base is less than an inch.
That's really useful to know.
Yeah.
You sound like a man who might have once researched GSC.
Yeah, or a man who uses breaches out of a devilfish a lot.
Yeah, I mean there is also that. Yeah, that's a very reasonable explanation. Just get little guys on here. Come on, tuck in. So that is 16 OC, and you would have 15 if this fella can't get there. Is that right?
Yeah, 6 unit and a 3 each. So 15.
Yeah. Okay. So that's enough. And the guns can just be here. And truck out. And now I'm going to roll. And if too many of... I'll grow back anyway, so it's fine. Let me check where I put the banner. The banner's in a good place. That's fine. Right, 10 dice. If I roll 10 ones...
10 ones. Go on the ones.
No, we're fine.
That's sweet. That's it.
You're tagging me. Brutal.
Slight change up.
What are you gonna do? Kill a Custode?
I might. No, I think I do like this though. Anything that gets them more this side of the wall feels good.
Chris is like shit. Didn't think
I mean,
of
they're popping their 3 up. It's fine. 4 up. No, actually, it's a 3 up. I decided.
that. Yeah, I'm just decided. Save with confidence, Chris. Save with confidence.
That's the motto of today's show.
Right. That was my turn. So at the end, you get to punch me back. Sorry.
I do. So is piling in any good? I guess we could maybe get some guys to come and stand over this side in a bit if we do that. I don't think that's where you can go. I hate the fight phase. Why does it exist?
Right?
I used to like it
Yeah, when it was made more sense.
when it was cool. When the cool kids did cool things. Right, here we go. You're not within 6 of a Tyranid unit, so they're hitting on 4s.
I'm going to choose not to pop my Feel No Pain here.
That's fair enough. Yeah, did you mean to not pop it against the Lictor over here as well?
Yeah, I've decided against it.
T6, aren't you? That's 2 wounds, Chris.
2 wounds. Is there any AP here, Tom?
There's none.
Oh, that's a shame.
He's boldly picked up the 2 1s, but he has successfully.
Double 4, baby.
avoided
Roll
that.
4s. Just roll 4s, guys. Just
Beautiful.
roll 4s.
Just roll 4s.
So I score both my cards. I get 2 for Locus. Started Terraform in the middle. I get a 5 on Secure because I hold 2. And over to you, sir.
Yeah. So I spend 1 of my suppers, and the Neos go up. For now is time.
Now it's time.
Now is time.
So,
I didn't do any primary. I don't know.
Chris,
You didn't get any primary.
I've been saving a question for you while I've been doing your turn. No Alaris Terminators?
No large terms. No, so I have quite a few list builds, and they nearly all have Alaris Terminators. This one
This one doesn't.
This one doesn't. Yeah, so
I wanted to unleash the lions, and I'm surprised we've not done that.
So I played 2 games with units where you can unleash, and it's certainly a thing you can do.
And it's not changed your life.
Where
It
you
wasn't-
can unleash. I'm sorry, that just sounds so
Yes.
90s.
Yeah, you could
I got this-
unleash.
When I've got a
I
couple
thought it
of
was
those where
like
you
from
can unleash.
Gladiators.
Yeah.
Get wild, kids.
No, I think absolutely you can take you can definitely do it, and I think it is good. The thing I found was I just kept wanting to keep the Terminators together because they've got lots of blast guns and stuff, and I think it was just it was just quite useful really. So for that reason, I've decided not to in this build. But I think the shield captains are good. I think it's just you just have to try and play around until you find a combo that works for you. I think that's.
Yes.
I don't think there's going to be a specific build. Like Josh Roberts and Alex Fowler at Goonhammer. They had triple Warden, but they had no Custode guard. And you've got other people saying, I'm going to take 6 units of 4 Custode guard, and I'm just going to keep firing an ungodly amount of shots at my opponent. So I think it's really interesting, and you just build according to kind of what you want. I do think maybe a 2-man plus an Alaris captain or a 3-man plus an Alaris captain is quite nice.
I think.
Yeah.
Sorry. Don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was just going to say, for me, it was basically I could get 2 Alaris dudes, or I could get 3 units of Witch Seekers.
Yeah.
And I quite like the idea of the Witch Seekers kind of going out. Remember, I've got a potential rapid ingress, Tom.
Oh. I thought. Oh yeah, you've got your ladies, your flamer ladies. That's exciting. Okay, so.
I love how you reminded yourself of the rapid ingress there by mentioning the sisters.
I don't want Tom to line up a charge and then
Yeah.
Against
Reminds me, I
Dinner.
always remember practice games where they'd force it on his Custodes. There'd always be like a dreadnought I'd forgotten about that would just turn up and be like,
Yeah.
ruining my life.
No.
Absolutely ridiculous. Right, so draw. Okay. Secure an area denial. Well, I guess it's a fucking Barney then.
Bring it, bitches.
Let's go. So,
I think when it comes to Alaris Terminators, I think we mentioned this on the review stream that we did. Like when you split them up, they become individually. They're like 65 points each or something,
yeah.
which is like a very competitive points price for a action doer, especially one that's resilient and has the Epi Downy ability. So I think if you ran like one unit of 3, maybe 4, and then like that's it, and then you have like a big unit if you want to do like stuff. But I wouldn't go like a big unit of Alaris with a character, and then you'd be like, I might split it. Like I think you just never split that, right?
Yeah, and they're not suddenly good, right? It's not like suddenly in this detachment, Alaris Terminators, and I'm like, oh, I definitely want to take them. You're only taking them because of the strat.
Yeah.
People
I think
won't.
they're all right.
They're okay.
They're okay for mission play, but they're not like a big break worthy.
I tell you, their guns are actually very funny into GSC.
Well, yeah, because it'll blast, right? That's why I found into orcs. Like, it's like, oh, this is a lot of shots.
I rate Alaris. I think they're perfectly.
They're fine.
legit
I
choice.
said you can build in so many different ways.
Yeah, I think they're okay. Absolutely okay. It's not too far for the old aberrants to get involved. I think. So you will have interrupts and things like that. You don't have fights first anymore, right?
No, I don't.
You have a lot of CP.
I do have fights on death though, on a 4 or 2 other physical character.
Yes. So what I send is probably dying, but that's okay. And I think I need to probably just try and put a bunch of hurt on. Do you have any ways to reduce AP in this detachment, Chris?
I could take cover for 1 CP.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
I ignore that and get fucked.
Good old core strat.
Yeah, Kylo says Unleash Your Guns is cool, but it's not worth it because those guys do not live or survive compared to Wardens. Even Alex is taking 15 Wardens now. Interesting thought, though. If you're trying to beat Mordaka, does the Feel No Pain even save you? If it doesn't, then why bother going for Wardens?
Yeah, I would. I do see the
I would
case
suggest.
with that. Yeah, because there is very much a kind of the stat. But I think the reality probably is that Custodes are playing for the rest of the field, like a lot of us are.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It would be nice to shoot them, but then they'll run away, which I don't love.
And I could roll the 6.
You could.
And they run away. 6.
You could. I'm gonna get done by this somewhere. It's just a question of where. I think. Richie's down here, obviously, just gonna plink some little plinky shots at the.
Yeah, Kylo, you're right. Chris, what's your opinion on Big Daka being banned everywhere, or most places, or not most places, a bunch of places?
So I fall in the realm. I can see both sides for sure. Like at the end of the day, as I listened to David Gaylord talk about it, and I think his point is valid, very valid. That it's you're an event organizer. People are paying you for them to have a good time, and if people don't feel they're going to have a good time because of a detachment, then so be it. That being said, we've been playing 40k long enough to know that sometimes stuff is just really good.
Yeah.
And that's just, we're literally 1 week in, and it's got a good win rate, absolutely. But most of us aren't the ones hunting for the top tables, and I personally wouldn't ban it at an event I ran. I think is what I would say. But I wouldn't want to. Obviously, I forgot hideously outvoted. Fair enough. But I wouldn't. I would just say it is what it is. More DACA won our event, but based on a 6-up. on
It
two.
was very, very close in the end, wasn't it?
If Paul makes that 6 up, Mordaka doesn't win our event.
And Paul normally does.
And Paul normally makes the things. Chaos Knights with Johnny, he beat Mordaka, and Courtney's obviously a very good player. So there's obviously game there. Maybe not so much at the top end of a super major, but I get that it's a miserable play experience for some people, and that is sad. But we had a long time of Elder for it, and no one was bidding that off. And we've had one.
Yeah, I think that's always the thing with the banning, isn't it? Is that people are always very conscious when it's their army that they've been through a lot of eras where other armies have had it very, very good. And so I sympathise with all players, not least because it is a very cool and fun detachment as well.
I think where I fall on it is I'm okay with people banning it because more so than I was with people banning Eldar, because it's just a detachment. It's not that you can't bring orcs. You just have to not bring that one detachment of orcs, rather than Index Eldari, where you just couldn't bring the faction at all. So if you only had one army, you're kind of out of luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So it kind of has that going for it. But I kind of take a more holistic approach to it, in the sense that it's not necessarily so broken that it's unplayable. It's more that about sending a message, right? That kind of we are not okay with stuff coming out like this, and we're not going to run it if it keeps coming out like this.
Yeah.
I totally get that. Yeah.
Which has in the past worked a lot of the time with the Votan proposed ban, and that got pre-nerfed, so that kind of worked. So I'm kind of inclined to have that, to see if that happens again, because I'm always a proponent of people sort of exercising their right as a consumer, I guess, right? If they don't like something, to not indulge in it, right? So but yeah.
No, I do fully get that, and I think because the game's been relatively healthy for a while, it's quite a good time to make a stand for that.
I just think I think the really sad thing is just how has this been allowed to happen?
Yeah.
How can they have done so well for so long and then drop something like this?
You got to be careful when you bring this kind of topic around me, Chris, because I'll get really negative. And
Jack's been working very hard on this, so if you want to have a little moan, Jack, you have my permission. I think also this one is cracked, so it's
I think, to be honest, I don't see any better proof than the fact that there's no real communication between the game design team and the balance team than stuff like this coming out.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the balance team has been they've shown that they're pretty tapped in to what the meta's doing, right? They know
he's very good at playing the good armies. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, sure. I mean, you would know as a fellow person that does that.
Yeah, you're right. Grey Knights have been cracked for the last year.
Eldari were notoriously bad when you played them.
Yeah.
It's such a non-argument.
Anyway, so I'm getting off topic. I mean, they've shown that they're really tuned in to what's good and what stuff needs to be nerfed as a general rule. So and you kind of get that point where, as competitive players, we will just look at a detachment and we can pretty much immediately tell most of the time if something's broken or not. And then sometimes you look at it and you think, well, are the game designers real people, or are they robots, because they can't see these things? But, if Josh is on there, we know that they are capable of seeing these things, right?
Yes.
So, if there was any communication, I feel between the balance team and the game design team, or whatever they call it, I feel stuff like this wouldn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I just kind of want to see more left hand knowing what the right hand's doing coming from the design team, I guess.
Yeah.
Because right now it doesn't feel like we have that a lot of the time. And we get a lot of inconsistent. I feel like almost all the problems I have anyway with a competitive 40k right now comes from the inconsistency of the army books when they come out, or the codexes when they come out.
I do get that, and I think we've seen that a little bit, particularly with this last batch for sure.
Which feels bad to say because I think the balance team do a fucking cracking job, all things considered.
Yeah. I think there's no, but I think that's it. That's why, as you say, it's good to be a little bit up in arms about it right now, just because then we have more chance of actually trying to get it immediately back on track, right?
Yeah, if you don't get quote unquote upset about it, it's never gonna get fixed, right?
No, exactly that. Exactly that. I don't think we're going in the middle.
Do you want to talk us through your plan for this turn, Tom?
Yeah, so I think there's an extent to which Chris's ins here involved me picking too many fights at once. So I can only really have one go at him in combat this turn, which at the moment I'm looking at on this flank because I've got quite a lot of OC and stuff here. I want to kind of make this a nuisance for Chris for another turn if I can, which means I'm not going in the middle, which means I'm looking at gargoyles to just get OC on there and slow Chris down. Over here we've got Saboteur, Rock Grinder, Acolytes popping over to engage these. We've got Ridge Runners lining up. I've got beads on this brick, but also I can fire down this way with one, depending on how other things go. And I think probably this is where the Neo brick comes in, because I think then I've got this area sort of surrounded, and I can try and put a big dent in that area. Chris might well get a foothold on a point this turn somewhere. So it's just a case of managing that, and then the reactive moves are going to make life complicated. And it's just seeing how it goes, I think. But that's the gist, and it's going to get quite violent. I'm just deciding with the Patriarch in the middle whether he needs to get any further back or anything else. Gargoyles will be, in theory, like here. That's not really stopping. Can this unit advance and charge?
No.
Okay.
No, it's Trajan's unit.
Yeah, okay. So I think for the time being, this probably does shimmy back a bit.
Now we watch paint dry.
Nice, okay. And then we have Benefactus brick. That's going to come down over here. And it's got to be in the corner, as it were.
Nice.
Just having one neophyte brick is actually quite nice. It's sort of nostalgic, but I don't have to play 80 of them.
Yeah.
So
They're my favorite thing.
The models are just so full of character. It's unreal. But again, once you're on your 80th, you start to resent them a little bit.
Yeah, they're fun to paint in like twos.
Yeah, the whole army is like, if you can paint it very slowly, it's fun.
Funny you say that, Tom, actually, because when my nan got to her 80th, she started to resent them as well. So.
Very good. Very good. Very silly. Oh, dear.
She does.
Right.
She's lovely.
Rock Grinder, is he happy enough? Yeah, I think so. I don't think he gets too involved this turn. Your OC on here is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Christopher, you can now rapid ingress if you're so minded.
Right, thanks. So these guys aren't really going to be charging, so that doesn't. It's no charges. So I am going to hold firm. I could come to here, and then if you declared a charge with the oh no, it should deploy zone, so no, I can't. So I'd have to be coming here. And it'd be what's an aberrant defensively?
They are a 5-up save, 5-up feel no pain, T6.
Cool. Yeah. So I'm not really touching sides. So no, I will not, sir.
That's absolutely fine, Chris. You carry on as you were. That's fine.
Thanks.
Right. What order do we actually do this in?
Chris, are you doing your 4 plus feel no pain?
So looking at the shooting over here, if you shoot into them, obviously you kill one guy. If you killed one guy, he would die. I would then reactive move away. That makes your charge a bit nastier.
Mm-hmm.
So I am happy for you to shoot in there, considering especially your shooting is they can't shoot, I assume, because they've fallen back.
They cannot.
And it's this one rock grinder. So I think
That is correct.
saving the feel no pain for fun times with the adverts to just see how that one goes down. I'm very excited. I've literally no idea.
I don't. It's a one of two ways situation, isn't it?
This unit here don't appear to have much lined up into them at all. That I can see.
This one I've got. I could shoot this one. Oh, these guys. Yeah, no, not really at all.
Yeah. So then it comes to I'm not popping those in. Then it
There
comes
is this
to,
one. There is this one rock grinder though, and he
you
is
are
not.
absolutely right.
He's not dangerous.
He's not dangerous. Well, what does he do? I mean, I'm not doing it, but
It's a D3 blast las cannon, basically.
Okay, cool, nice. I'll just roll 4 up for invent anyway.
Yeah, you will.
And then we come over here. Now this is the interesting one because you've got these neophytes, and if I don't pop the feel no pain, you then blap into the wardens, and if I do pop it, you blap into the guard.
That is correct. That's why I like this corner more than the other ones.
Yeah. So then it becomes what's more important for me to try and keep alive. I think logically you do pop it, you force it to shoot in there, and then the wardens go on a one-way mission to hell and just see what kind of happens. And I could just roll load thoughts on the guard, and then suddenly this bike captain's running over here to tag these guys. These guys are marching off on a mission, and things are a bit healthy.
Oh yeah, I mean the subtext of this entire turn is if I bounce too hard, I'm going to get absolutely murdered.
So so I'm going to pop the feel no pain on these wardens on this flank, but I'm not going to on the other two.
That makes sense to me.
Oh, by the way, Chris, did you use your use once per game ability twice on the warden unit?
No.
Okay.
Because I don't think they're going to need to be advancing charge anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. Okie dokie. Cool. So these guys have.
I'm going to pop it on the re-rack the feel no pain. Is that no?
Yeah, no, not quite.
Oh, it's a shame.
That's not unreasonable.
That's a shame.
We will shoot these two ridge runners at the feel no pain wardens, I think.
So who's shooting us?
These two ridge runners in the corner here. Going to chuck shots at this warden unit that you have popped your feel no pain on. So this is two. Yes.
Oh, I've got the guy out in the.
Yeah, there's the guy on the wall here.
I've got the dickhead.
Yeah, so 2d3 plus 2 shots. Let's go. That is 6 shots. You are within 6 of some Tyranids. Beautiful.
Oh, no.
Beautiful. Which means we hit on 2s. Go on, guys. Oh, they wound on 2s.
Probably like shoot on. -1 to wound if your strength's higher.
Oh, they wound on 3s. That's 5 invulns.
5 invulnerables. What's the AP? 3.
3.
Nice. Cool. Well, that's shit, isn't it? And how much damage you have to do?
They are d6 plus 1, so we're doing one at a time.
Yeah.
So your first guy takes 7.
Excellent. Cool. That's fun, isn't it? So here we go. All the 4-ups. Okay.
He dies.
He dies.
Okay. I'll let you decide who that is while I roll another one. Next one takes only 2. We have 4 CP. How greedy am I? Oh. Oh, big greedy.
Oh, he's big greedy.
5.
Bastard.
First time I've ever seen someone not reroll into another 1 before.
Oh, god damn it. He made it anyway.
Yay, he's on 1.
And then he takes another 7.
Can't be bothered. He dies.
Yeah. Would I have made all of those had I rolled it? No, I'm not special. He dies. Cool. So we killed 2. That's not too bad, actually. All time.
Nice.
Do you wish to reactive move, Chris?
So, if I reactive move, what would I need to get to the other side of the wall?
Oh, that's a great question. Do you want me to find out?
I can't. My measure wasn't working.
I
so,
see.
yeah.
I think that looks probably from the back of you like a 4.
Yeah, 4.
So if I got to 4, do I trigger your saboteur? When does the saboteur thing trigger?
That's actually a really fun point. Is it a normal move?
Yes.
I think you would,
So
and
just-
I have not set that up on purpose.
Yeah.
But I will double check. It might be that it's only in my turn. So let's just double
No,
check.
it's once per battle when an enemy ends a normal move within 9.
Yeah, because it works on the Eldar stuff, which is fun.
So 50-50 to do something. I mean, it does completely leave that unit just to shoot there anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant. Plus, I like holding it over here just to mean you don't want.
Yeah, that's why I asked you to do it, because I want you to do it, because I don't like this at all.
Exactly.
It is also D3 plus 3 mortals, Chris.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which you'll save half
it.
of.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, knock yourself out. Carry on, sir.
Okie dokie. That's fine. That's useful to know. So we will. I think. Oh, it's interesting, isn't it? It is interesting. We'll fire these gargoyles here, just at these ladies. It's just going to be like a smattering of absolute trash shooting. So
Yeah.
it does 4 wounds, no AP.
4 wounds. No.
4 dead. Oh my god.
Ah,
Amazing.
bitches. So we felt I probably should have overwatched over.
I mean, you wouldn't have killed them all anyway.
No,
Yeah, that was my estimation. Looking at it was like you probably don't do enough for it to
I
be
wasn't
worth it.
paying any attention. But yeah, I think, if we 4d6, what's that like? You got
14?
14, building on 3s. So
I mean, yeah, I think I'd cut it so at least one couldn't see. So you had 3
like
rather than
3d6.
yeah.
So probably would be.
Yeah.
I also have a CP though, probably.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Does not matter.
No, not at all. So these guys will fire their 10 into the remaining 2 ladies.
Uh-oh.
Go on, boys.
Go on the lads.
That's 3 more.
God, these gargoyles are on fire.
Yeah, they're having a great time. It's the
Gargoyles
most dangerous they've ever been.
I'm not used to. I'm used to just.
Oh, they've killed them.
fuck
They've
off.
absolutely killed them, Chris.
Oh my god! Out of nowhere, Witch Seekers
From
died to
nowhere.
gargoyles. How embarrassing!
That is a
That is
pretty poor situation.
Losers.
Losers. Evening, Angron. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate everyone joining us tonight, actually, because I know there's a lot of, let's say, higher profile streams on tonight. So I do appreciate people joining us.
Yeah, it's lovely to have people in it. It's good fun. Thanks for supporting us. Alex, we need to place it. It's been a little while. There's a few people I played like every day getting ready for Pyro, and I've sort of just had a little break from playing. Alex is one of them. Be nice to get that on the road again. Okay, so we definitely don't want to shoot them, because then they could just move OC forwards, which I don't love. What are you actually doing, Mr. Rock Grinder? Have I just betrayed you? Yeah, you can't even see anything. You could shoot these. That would end in tears so hard.
I love it. Just don't shoot that unit. Just don't shoot it. I don't know what to do with the shotgun. I'll shoot that unit.
He's just going to be doing nothing now, which feels wrong.
I stood on enough rakes last time. I'm not doing this time.
Your boy doesn't learn. We're going to go. These 2 Ridge Runners are just going to fire everything at the Custodian Guard, I think. So 2d3 plus an additional nothing because there's 4 of you. I hate you.
Ha! Fall into
4
my
shots. 2s. And 2s. That is 3 more, so.
What's this on?
On the guard here, buddy.
On the
Nice.
actual guard. Was it AP?
3.
Cool, fair one.
Cool. So that
Am I?
does 2 damage. Nice.
Is this on the normal guard, guys?
Yeah, the normal guard, mate. Yeah.
Cool. So,
And then little stubbers, 2s. 5s for dwindling. That is 1, mate.
one
Okay.
stubber save.
Go on.
Can
Go
do it
on.
all.
Ah, you're no fun.
That hallowed 4. Love a 4.
Cool. Right. So we've got the AP there. Sabo's just going to grenade the guard for free.
Where's the feel no pain when you want it?
For 3. And then she's going to shoot them. So she'll shoot her little gun at them. D6 plus 3 for 6. This is hitting on 2s because she can see. Wounding on 5s. 2 at AP 1.
2 3-ups.
Got him, boys.
God damn it. What's the damage here?
Just 1.
I just one. Right, what else have you got that can shoot into this?
Hand flamers, rock grinder, 20 neophytes.
No. For so much CP, I was like, I could just CP reroll it.
What would see if you roll a 3 up on her piddly gun? She's got the demo charge to come. So demo charge now goes at the same guys. Oh, well done, Saboteur.
Yay.
She does do a wound though on your invan, damage 2.
Unkind. In the box you go.
Nah, that doesn't work.
Passes it in style.
Nice. So still got nids within 6. So Rocky G is going to fire. I think probably.
Don't forget hazardous.
Oh yes. Don't
Cheers,
you do me like this, Jack? Oh, she made it.
Don't worry, guys. Keep him honest. Keep him honest.
Yeah. Oh, you've got to watch me. I'm shady as all heck.
Yeah, start firing flames when they aren't firing
Don't.
flames.
It's so bad. I literally I decided to do that because I thought it'd be fun to show on the stream as well. Such an
Backfire,
idiot.
see.
It looked really stupid. Very funny. But Alex was nice. I liked her. I enjoyed our game. So right, we've got 2 of those.
Blood Angels player in the UKTC at the moment.
Is he? Oh, well done him.
I only know because Jordan was posting that he was number 1.
Nice.
I'm coming for you, Jordan. That'll be me next season.
Goliath Truck's going to put mining laser and demo. Oh, what are we doing here? We do need to just finish killing the guard.
But you can try.
You do get sustained against the wardens.
Do I?
You took the upgrade for sustained hits.
Oh, yeah, but that's on the aberrants over here.
It's on the aberrants.
I wouldn't put sustained on a shooting unit. I'm not a coward.
Nothing that.
Not unless it's sustained hits too.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's worthless.
Completely pointless. Demo charge and stubber into the guard. Mining laser into the wardens. So let's do the demo charge. Go on, big man. Yeah. Hits on 4s now.
OP bullshit.
Oh.
It's pretty OP.
That's.
4 wounds on your invan. Damage 2, Chris.
What was this into?
Yeah, the guard.
The guard. 4 wounds. AP what?
2,
Really?
but 3 now because of. Oh dear.
Oh no.
They die.
Ooh, that's
dear.
unfortunate. Chris, remember we said you had to make all your 4
Yeah, that was
to win this game?
game plan was roll some 4-ups. They did not get the memo. They are. They're fine.
And then, so just the mining laser into the wardens. So D3. Have you giving up blast now or rolled 3 shots? You are not.
There's 5 because I've lost 1, right? Or was there 4 left?
You've lost 2.
I've lost 2. So
Yeah. So he hits on 3s.
Uh-oh.
And he wounds on 2s. There's 2 more.
Come on. Oh,
Look at him moving his little dice.
Yeah.
Oh, he made both his saves. There we go.
Yeah.
I actually am happy for you in that situation. And then we're going to go with Benefactus and Gang and just sink everything into them and see what happens. So,
Right, are you ignoring cover here?
I wouldn't currently be.
And what's the AP?
No, I'd have to remove that with the mortar. It is a lot of AP 2 and some AP 3, and then a piddling load of AP 1, which obviously would all go off if you went to ground.
Just go to ground then.
Yeah, I think that's very logical.
Unless you want to shoot your mortar first. Do you want to shoot your mortar first?
I haven't said that. I think we stand by it. I think this is already uphill enough for you as it is. I'm not gonna.
You just risk the move then at that point, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because then you could if you rolled big, you could get them away from most of the guns anyway, right? So we'll go for it. So Benefactus is going to use her brain laser or brazier.
Brazil.
Oh, kind of.
She wounds twice.
Oh, good. And I make both my saves. Oh,
Not quite.
Go on then. What's damage?
So the first one.
Only one.
Is 3.
Cool. So 3.
First one of 1.
So your first one.
Oh no! Look.
Take 1 damage.
Nice. Okay. So then we have 2 grenade launchers. They're hitting on 3s. Both hit.
Just a bit.
You have 1 wound. It is effectively AP. Actually, what does it go to? It goes to AP 2, doesn't it? Once you've jacked it up, so it'll be AP 1 now.
So 3 episodes.
That's it.
Made the CP just right there. Mwah.
Yeah, beautiful. You have 2 mining lasers hitting on 4s. Got 1 hit. Get 1 more win. Oh, he's done it.
Come on, the boys.
You've got seismic cannons for days.
7.
Let's.
Go crazy. I'll have them in there. 12.
And they will miss. That is a lethal. These are winning on 4s. So you have 2 more. These are effectively AP1, so 2 more 3-ups.
3-ups. Bosh.
Oh, look at him go.
Come on, the Custodes.
He's a durable boy.
Yeah.
And then we have... What else? What other guns do we have? So grenade launchers. What did I put in my list, Jack? Do you remember?
Have you read the list off by heart? Come.
Oh, I'm sure he did. Yeah. Webbers. Okay. So
I'll be honest, I didn't even read it because when I did the write-up, I just didn't even put the weapon options on there, so
that's fair.
There's just too many letters.
Webbers do a single solitary devil wound, Chris.
Oh, well, I'll do a single solitary. Feel no pain. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what?
And your Webber's in range?
Well, absolutely not.
12-inch range, right?
Miles away, yeah. I didn't even look. I was too busy looking at what the weapon did. So it's not going to be rapid fire either. So the piddly little guns, of which there are 12, hitting on 3s. Get a couple of lethals. Cheeky lethals. And then 4 wounds from the piddly little guns.
Expensive. Son of a bitch. 4 for nothing.
Oh, look at him go.
Go.
He's just so damn good at it.
So good at Warhammer.
You're so good at Warhammer. Right now,
Get me
we
on that
can't really shoot anything else.
You done yet? Come on, Tom.
So we've got 4 hand flamers off the acolytes. That is 17. So 6 is rerolling everything.
Oh, okay. Sure.
So these do ignore cover. That is 7 3-ups.
They're -1 flamers.
Yeah, because you've been tagged by a Ridge Runner, right?
Sounds highly suspicious. You don't appear to me yours, so I don't believe you. And then 4 Philippines.
They're still kicking. Still absolutely kicking.
No. Go on, lad.
Away the lads. Very good. So that started really great and then piddled out, but that's all right. So we're going to...
So you've killed 1 unit and 1 model. 2 models.
Yes,
You've
that's
killed
right.
6 guardsmen, basically. So you've killed like 300 points.
Yeah, it's not too shabby,
So far. It's
So
not
far.
bad for not much. Like,
yeah, for sure. This rock runner can't shoot. Yeah, no, I think it's a very reasonable turn of shooting. So the Rock Grinder's going to charge the Wardens here.
Cool.
Oh, what an absolute lemon. I don't think he can make it with a 2 because he has to pivot, which is hilarious. Oh, no.
If you pivot on the spot, do you make it? No.
I don't think so. He
No,
definitely
you
needs to
don't.
roll a better charge than that.
Oh,
Here we
dear.
go. Here we go.
CP in it.
It's fine. Yeah.
You slut. CP slut.
You fucking whore.
He will tank shock you.
I am shocked at that.
Yeah.
Pissing away the CP.
I know.
That is 3 mortal wounds.
That's unkind. Well, he did so well to survive.
Yeah, he was an absolute hero, wasn't he? No one else wants
My
anything
squad
to
is-
do with them.
Who wants it? Who wants it?
Everyone's happy in.
I'll allow the gargoyles to charge.
Oh, you're very kind. And then the aberrants are going into the other squad on the other side.
Oh, that's exciting.
With a big fat 8. Let's find out.
Big,
To be
fat-
fair, you don't have to allow the goggles to charge because you can just pile into them.
I mean, yeah. But I don't know. It's my best bet at escape.
Definitely be here, unfortunately. So these guys are all going to get
Yeah.
absolutely lamped. That's fine.
Oh, this is exciting. All right. When do I pop my eye on death? Is it when I'm dead? Do I get to make this?
You pop it. The fight phase after the enemy unit has selected its target.
So you choose me, I spend the CP.
Yeah, which is slightly better than some of them, which are like start of the fight phase, right?
Yeah. Because he might choose to punch something else. You know,
Exactly.
I might. Yeah,
like
exactly.
himself.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other charges going on. So we're going to
So
start with
first, Thomas.
the aberrants over here.
I'm going to choose to fight on death and put my 4 up, feel no pain for the phase.
I think those are very reasonable things to do, Chris. I'm going to give them full rerolls to wound,
That's not reasonable.
and we're going to go from there. So if we start with the aberrants themselves, there's a Nid nearby, so they're hitting on 2s with sustain.
Oh, good. Where's my -1 to hit? Look at my strats.
Beautiful.
Oh, God.
You are -1 to wound, right?
If your strength is higher than my top.
Yeah. So this becomes 4s rerolling.
Oh, come on. Okay. If you could just miss all of those again. Okay.
That's 13 saves, mate.
You're telling me
Damage
there's
2.
a chance. 13, 4 up.
Let's
save.
go.
Come on, the Emperor.
Come on, the Emperor.
He don't like that.
What are you doing? Okay, so let's get rid of those. Oh, that was the wrong one. How many dice did I roll? 13.
I think you failed 7.
I found 7. Cool, right. So
Yeah.
I had,
Let's get rid of those.
let's just get rid of those ones.
Delete
Those are
all the
bullshit.
ones he
Oh,
needs.
Pretty long one, wasn't it?
Oh,
so
mate.
What's the
Unbelievable.
best way of rolling out these film pains? One at it's got to be one at a time.
No, just double them. So you've got 7 fails, so get 14 dice, and then go into intos. Yeah, intos.
Roll them in 2s. Okay. Cool. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so 4.
No. Click the on intos button on the dice roller.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, right.
So
Okay.
the first 2 kill a guy. The next 2 kill a guy.
2 dead.
The next 2 kill a guy. And then the 4th one saves all of it. So 3 die.
3 die.
Cool. And we've got the Abominant next.
Those were shit film note pains, Chris.
Yeah, it was. Oh,
They couldn't have been nicer to me.
on fight on death. You get to pile in and activate like normal.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, so you're going to swing with
They'll do
the
it.
whole unit. Yeah, you're fine. So Abominant is going, hitting on 2s with sustained. Oh, Abominant, you're still rubbish.
Yes, come on.
2 more invans, Chris.
Is it -1 to wound?
Oh, did I
Yeah,
roll a
you
2?
rolled
Was there a
1,
2?
2. So
Okay,
it's
I'll
1,
re-roll
4.
that with the rerolls to wound.
Yep.
It is still 2 invans. Let's go.
Cool. So 2, 4 up. And how much damage are these? Are these like a las cannon?
These are like a las cannon. Yeah,
Of course they are.
yeah. Hey,
CP on 1 at the moment. 3. Right, CP reroll that.
nice, love it. Such a 9th edition habit that you've still got for Custodes because you haven't played them in 10.
Hey, every little help.
And the Las Cannon does 3 damage.
Okay.
Fail all of these if you would.
I'd like not to.
So close.
Good effort.
Not too shabby. So you're going to absolutely batter the aberrants now.
Hopefully. And then what? They come straight back.
Yeah. and you are within 6 of this lady, so you don't have
Okay.
your +1 to hit him with.
Dickheads. What if I pile in the opposite direction to her?
This guy is very much stuck.
Oh, that guy is
Yeah.
within 6.
Probably should have let him die. But then he would have passed his 4-up fight on death. That's
I
just the way
didn't.
these
I've
things
been
work.
saying it. I failed my reroll.
Did none of them fight on death?
I haven't rolled it.
He hasn't rolled it.
Oh, not rolled it
He
yet.
just took him off.
It's too good. They're dead to me. So
Yeah.
3 4-ups. Oh,
You said they were
Good
dead
thing
to you
you-
before you rolled it. You don't say they're dead to you till after you've rolled it.
absolute dickhead.
To be fair, you shouldn't have took him off before you rolled it. I mean, that was just asking for
Yeah,
trouble.
that was just, mischief that was.
Right, do I interrupt over here into the Glock Grinder?
That is the question.
Well, how many wounds is it?
10.
10. I mean, they can one-shot it. They absolutely can.
They absolutely can, yeah.
You're only going to have 2, though, right?
Yeah. It'd be all my CP. Next turn, I get 1 for a redraw. It doesn't feel great. What's this Rock Grinder do in combat?
It's got 8
a last
attacks. 8 attacks hitting on 2s, AP 2, damage 2, strength, I think 10?
8 attacks hitting on 2s.
Yes, because it's a huge drill, Chris. You see the thing on the front?
I don't give a flying fuck. It's a vehicle. Okay, 8 attacks hitting on 2s, right? That's like
Yeah,
well,
because
7,
this detachment makes
strength.
everything in GSC hit on 2s.
Yeah. And then strength what?
10.
Strength 10. So wounding the wardens on 4.
It will be back to 4s, yeah.
Yeah, so that's 3 or 4 go through.
He probably only hurts one of them.
I lose the one guy
Yeah,
who
you
is
probably
going to be punching some gargoyles belatedly anyway, so no, you can knock yourself out.
Okay, sweet, thank you. I'm going to go. Let's go.
Is it still sustained? Or is that...
Shut up, Jack. I hope not.
No, it doesn't have sustain.
Because it used to have less attacks than sustained, but now it's got 8. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, I think that's right. 4s. There's 2 saves for you, Chris.
Go on, just pass 2 4-ups, Chris.
Just make
Make 2
it
saves if you could.
easy. Look, see, did it. Oh,
Fucking hell.
okay.
Oh, mate. What
Right.
a day. What a
Okay.
day.
So here we go. This is a time. So I
This
guess
is you get to do all your stuff now, yeah.
all my stuff. Well,
do me some
after
violence.
my incredible fight on death stratagem use there, that was great. So let's see how many aberrants I can kill. So Blade Champion, come on, the Blade Champ. One sustained, cheeky, and then strength 7, toughness
6.
So 6, but with -1 to wounds when led.
So -1 to wound.
Yes, the same rule that you
Oh,
have.
bullshit, you don't have those rules. So 4s with no rerolls.
Pretty good.
Cool.
Damage.
And that's 1 dev. And
Yep.
then
They're all debs to me, mate, because I have
they're all dev because they're -3.
just
so 4 of them.
bare skin. So
4 of them at 3 damage.
let's go in 3s then. So he kills 1, 2 aberrants.
Okay. And then the other chaps, it's only 2 other chaps.
This is the sort of time when I usually ask someone if they have fallback shoot and charge, by the way.
Cool. I do.
Now that it's too late for you to do anything about it at all.
Yeah.
Just thought that's
Mhm.
cool. You carry on.
Cool. I mean, one of them's wrapped, right? So that's fine.
That's true, actually. He's not going anywhere.
Well, I can, but
Yeah.
so we're 2 sustained, dickheads, and then 4s. Brilliant. 3 at -2 damage.
Cool. So 6 in 2s. You kill another one.
Cool. So the squad is still up.
At least they don't come back.
That is completely true.
Yeah, I've got him right where I want him.
Okie dokie.
For what it's worth, Chris, I'm pretty sure Chris can fall back in charge.
Yeah, I can. I
Yeah.
have 1 CP fullback shooting charge.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
If I
As
have
I
to
say,
do
it's just, I sort of assumed Custodes would have it, right? Like it's kind of
So over here, what's toughness is the Goliath truck? 10, do you say?
he's T10, mate. Yeah.
Cool. So we'll go for the 3 damage guy again. So come on, just do it. I'll get +1 to hit. Brilliant. So that stays. And then I'm now running on 4s rather than 5s because I'm
Yes, you are.
all alone.
Nice.
So that's 3 at -3.
AP3. That's pretty violent. I don't love that. I fail them all. Oh
That's
no.
9 damage.
He's on 1 left.
Come on, the lads. Okay, that's in and out. And then this is once again, I'm asking for 4s. -2 damage, sir.
Oh no. Yeah, he does. Does he explode? No, doesn't even have the good decency to explode.
Son of a bitch.
Don't like that. That's bad. Probably needed just a little bit more on that side. Oh well. We ball. Cool. That's it, isn't it?
That is all she wrote. How do you feel that, Thomas?
I think that's pretty solid. I'm pretty content with it. We get secure area. We get nope. You've denied the baby one, so we'll just throw that away for a CP.
The
Baby one.
with my millimeter precision movement. No.
Yeah, you've absolutely nailed it. You couldn't have done it better if you tried. But I suspect you are getting some primary here, right? Because I think you've got enough OC here that you should hold this.
So only OC. Oh, still got a brown alive. Nice. So that's OC 6.
Yeah, perfect.
Sweet. So I get 8 on primary.
You do, unless they fail a battle shock.
Unless they fail the battle shot. You know what? They're definitely not doing. Failing the battle shot. Spun CP.
Beautiful. Well done.
And then I'll give myself some primary.
Yes, you will.
I don't have any uppy downies. I don't have any other. Oh, you know, I could lone up these guys.
You could.
That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Let's do it.
Is there any risk of you hurting yourself?
Absolutely. No, okay, we're fine. Nice that I remembered though.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then my cards are cleanse. Fuck that. And cull the horde. Can I cull?
I suppose a neophyte brick would count for cull. Or would it? Actually, let me check the terms and conditions on that.
It's 20 models or 25 wins.
Yeah, so it does count. That's one of the reasons I put the brick in.
Yes, definitely.
Sweet.
Yes.
He said,
cool.
lyingly.
I'd never lie to you.
Wow.
It's because I'd know.
Can I?
Yeah.
So this bomb.
That was moderately terrifying, Jack. So basically, if they move, I've got
a normal move.
The Neo Brick has lethal hits, and the normal move would trigger the bomb. Yeah.
Cool. That's fun for everyone.
Well, this big unit doesn't have a bomb, does it?
No,
it's a Sabo.
No. So but it's the Sabos covering.
It's going to mortal me to death. I'm going to CP redraw cleanse. So spell CP. Cleanse. Get rid of. Draw in. Bring it down. That's sad. Bring it down. It's sad. Right, okay. So, I can't move this warden brick.
No.
Is essentially how that works.
You charge with it?
I can absolutely charge it, but I can't move it. So we're just going to pretend they don't exist for now. Now,
I think you should move them.
It's a bold move, Clan. I think the bike comes over here and just tags them.
Piss off. I knew that would happen.
Just is annoying. Just is annoying. So I think that happens over there.
That's pretty reasonable. I'm going to get you with my brazier.
My brazier.
My brazier.
Hurricane Bolter, let's say, picks up 3. In combat, picks up, I don't know. So he can take care of 7 on his own. They're shooting maybe I can kill half the unit in shooting and combat. So I then would have to drop my sisters down here and flame you.
Yeah, that's spicy.
And then make you make a decision. Well, you'd have either overwatched or not already, right?
Well, I can wait to the charge phase if they're alive, but that
Yeah.
sounds like they won't be very alive by then.
So then you would probably, when I drop down, if you haven't had a good Overwatch, you would Overwatch the sisters. And probably pretty much kill them, depending on how lucky you get. So this is a shame. Over here, I've kind of got a fullback shoot and charge with them. Do I? If they stay there, their shooting needs to. What do I need to pick up this turn? What am I trying to achieve here? The middle guys are still.
I think you need to kill all the stuff that's trying to kill you.
Yeah, I mean that seems to be all of it, really.
Even the gargoyles this game.
Yeah, what the fuck? Can't get Cole. What was my other new card? Bring it down. Oh, God.
Yeah, I bet you wish you hadn't slapped that rock grinder now.
Yeah. Damn it, what's this?
That was definitely a good example of the rule in practice, right? The difference between where you couldn't have it here and where you have it here. You just pick up anything you touch once you've got the +1.
Yeah. You can't pick up units tagged, right?
As in, take it up in the sky? No, not normally, no. So once this is tied up, it's staying where it is. It is worth pointing out it did nothing. It's not the most dangerous thing in this list, but it absolutely will get places you don't want it if it's able, for sure.
Okay, let's start moving stuff around. So this Custodes unit bottom left is just going to advance because they can't charge this turn. Because they can't get anywhere good. That's too many dice to delete. So they're going 6+2, so they're going 8. Definitely should have positioned these guys further up. As I deployed them, I was like, yeah, you're definitely not going far. We've got this one.
Do they have advance and charge?
No, they have advance to shoot then.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, they're not charging. Oh, well, they're landing. No, that's great.
That's a nice turn of breathing room, which is good. We like that.
Yeah, that's what
these guys, they don't need to battle shot, do they? Because there's 3 of them, and there was 6 to start. That's fine.
Gave myself a bit of wiggle room.
You most certainly did.
I can't measure. How far is Draxus away from them? Is she?
Oh, let's have a look. Go on, Drax.
Within 18.
She is within 18, mate, yeah.
Lovely. Thank you. Sorry. For those watching, my measure tool is not working. Right. If I fullback shooting charge with these guys and I just put breakout, do they die? Is it a mortal wound on a 1, 2, or 3? Or 1 or 2?
No, the model's destroyed on a 1 or 2.
The model is destroyed.
Yeah, model's destroyed.
So if they stay there, these guys can move over this way. But they haven't got the advance and charge. God, Trajan better start pulling his weight soon. So they're kind of probably going to get to around here.
Trajan's got a date with a real daddy next turn.
Yeah, stock on my 2-up invuln, bitch.
Oh yeah. I'll get punted into the sun, but it will still be fun.
It will be fun. And then, so I could move them there. Could you measure this guy, Warden guy, up to the?
You're trying to work out how far it is to charge them.
Yeah, my.
So I'm showing 12, so 6.
6-inch charge.
Yep. Pretty happy.
Got to take those odds, don't you?
Yeah.
So they would come in there, slam that, lock that down. I've shot and killed the gargoyles at this point, hopefully, with the warden shooting and the custody guard shooting, who are once again not on a fucking objective, dumbass. And then that's the gargoyle in the middle dead. That's the neophytes dead. If I fall back, shoot and charge into the aberrants, hopefully that's them dead. So they die, and then you spend the points immediately.
That's right. Yeah.
And then they go in.
When if I want to res stuff, it's when you kill it. I have to spend the points.
So and then it goes into deep strike. So then can you then? So then you bring it down next turn.
I can bring it down next turn. It would be for aberrants. Yeah, it's not great, right? Because I can boost the charge by 1 in this attachment, but it's not. Yeah, it's not great. It's merely fine.
Okay. Well, and then so in an ideal world, at the end of this turn, I've picked up a lot of the stuff on the left flank, the middle, the right is kind of tagged. I don't have a great way of. Yeah, they've shot and maybe weakened that. They're flamers. They're flamers annoying, so they could shoot into them and kill those flamers. What's the Saboteur like defensively? Because one guy can see her.
She has 3 wounds. She's stealthy. She has a 5 up in them.
That is very. I'll just cheat and throw a grenade. I don't really want
to. You knobhead.
Because I could see a world in which I like heroic with the gargoyles and then piling.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean.
That feels like a bad time. So I don't really want to do that. Can you regrow stuff?
Not the gargoyles, no.
No.
The acolytes regrow from the icon.
They have just got to try and make sure I give you a 4, right? Because I'm not.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll begin the movement then. Doom. So this lad is moving. And then these guys are going to come this way.
Ooh.
Just so they can see the gargoyles. For this.
That makes sense. How many shots do they have, Chris?
57.
That's loads, Chris.
Yeah,
that's how many Custodes players think they should have.
Yeah.
No, they
in order to be lore accurate, right?
They're fucking 2 each. Bullshit.
Yeah. 2's a little low.
2 is low, to be fair. Yeah.
There used to be 2 rapid fire. Now they have assault. There's always point someone in the chat goes, no, they do have rapid fire. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
I could see it being 3.
Yeah, I don't know.
It'd be a fun world to be in.
I quite agree.
Cool. Now we're going to do it, boys. Fullback shoot. Do I have to declare the fullback shoot and charge strat before I do the desperate breakout?
I've no idea, mate.
You declare it in the charge phase.
I'm sick, so I can
immediately before you charge.
You can see who's alive, right? And go.
So I've got 1, 2, 3 guys. So I've got to roll 3 dice on a 1 and 2.
It's model by model.
Yeah, so I think it's only the guy. It's only this guy, Chris. The others are fine.
Oh, is it model by model? Cool.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Here we go.
He's fine.
What a hero.
Boo. Boo.
So we'll just come and perch over here. You got any reactive moves or anything? I've just fallen.
Nah, that's not in my wheelhouse here.
Good. We'll just pop over here. This is the guy that gets back up on the top, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, okay.
This Witch Seeker, I mean, she'll just sit there looking pretty. Bike Dude. Oh, God, he's just got fucking miles to go. See, this is what I found when I used the bike unit. Like, 12 inches isn't actually as far as you think.
No, it's not.
What's his charge?
That's 7.
That's shit, isn't it? Right, in which case, I can't shoot that unit. Just have to charge it and tag it.
Oh, yeah. He can't.
Oh, fun. I think that's everything. So then it's, do I want... Oh, I should probably twiddle these guys, these ladies around somewhere. Can you pick up gargoyles?
No.
So it's only the GSC stuff you can pick up.
That is completely correct. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So there's no firing and fading shenanigans. Well, unless those gargoyles are alive, in which case, that's my bad.
I really hope they are.
I mean, there's every. Well, how many is it? 10 or 20?
There's 10. They should be very.
Oh, okay, then I'm fine.
Yeah, you've got loads of shots.
You can just count them. Like,
That would take way longer than
It's
me
quite
answering.
hard to count gargoyles because let's face it, they've all merged into each other at this point.
Is me putting flamers anywhere interesting, or do I just save them for maybe a future card and that sort of thing? What on turn 3? So they can come on your area.
How dare you?
And the only logical place is here. Flame and toast those guys. Not really. Doesn't really do achieve anything. I'm gonna hold on to the girls. I can't see any obvious outcome there. Cool. So we'll go to the shooting phase, I think.
Light me up, buddy. Let's go.
So, where am I definitely firing?
Tom, are you going to use your 4-up Filmer Pain?
I would love to. I'll pop my 4-up Fiona Pains on every unit I have, Jack. Thanks for reminding me. That's
You
great.
bastard. So we have got this guard squad are going to fire everything into these beautiful gargoyles.
Go for it.
So we're going to kick off with Traxxas. She's a boss lady. That is that 8 dice? 2, 4, 6. That's looks like 6 dice. Why is it only got 8 dice? I don't understand. Any idea why it's only got?
No idea. We'll roll it and we'll find out.
Oh.
You do have 8 dice, Chris.
Well, I do now that you. Well, no, now I've got 10.
It says 10. It says it's counting 2 from somewhere else.
If we rewind time in a minute, it will fix it. But just believe.
Yeah. So hitting on 2s because you're Xenos scum.
I am.
No rerolls. No sustained. That's sad. Didn't pop off this time. Strength 6. So 2s again, I assume.
Yeah.
Cool. So these are no AP, 2 damage each.
You need to roll 2 more dice, right? She rolled 6.
It's 6 shots.
Oh, okay.
The first one firing 6 shots.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was the unit shooting. Sorry.
Oh, no. It's just Distraxus. And then her other gun, which is hitting on 2s. And then this is anti-infantry, 4-up. So you take 3 sets of 2 dev wounds and then 1 armor save.
Oh dear. I think the gargoyles are going to bite it. And without the gargoyles, I'm just an idiot with mining equipment. How many was it?
It was 1 save you had to make.
Does make the save.
Nice. And then you got the Custodian Guardsman, so this is 8 shots.
Oh dear.
And these are hitting on 2s. And then wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Mm-hmm.
Rerolling 1s. Cool. So you have got 6, I think. Just take away 2 for each one.
They are dead.
Cool. Stage 1 of the operation is complete.
Yes, very well done.
Well done, me.
It only took 45 minutes.
No.
Chris. Sorry.
These 2 chaps are going to fire their 1, 2, 3, 4. No move, shoot, no move here. They could fire into gargoyles. That doesn't achieve anything, I think. The one that can see is going to shoot into the saboteur just in case they get lucky, and the other one's going to fire into the old flameroni.
Sounds good.
So, oh god, this computer's a piece of shit. Come on, delete the dice. Delete the dice. I said delete the dice.
To be fair, they can both see the saboteur, right? Because she's on the train.
Oh, is she? I don't know. I've not bothered to turn my angle.
Oh, you're completely right. Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
You can both. If you want to both shoot at her, that's fine, mate. Because these will just grow back anyway.
Cool. So that's 3 hits.
I cancelled out my stealth. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, come on!
She's dead.
Way.
Oh no! She'll always have that one guard she killed, though.
What a hero.
Yeah, not bad.
So we then go to these guys, and they are just going to shoot everything into the aberrants.
Oh dear.
So I'm going to fire Trajan first for the first time ever. He's special. He's strength 5. He hits all the time, obviously.
Cool.
And he's strength 5, so he's winning still on 5s, I assume.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, he's not special.
Well done, Trajan.
Well done, Trajan. And then the other 5
Bringing
guys.
up the rear as well, like always.
The other 5 guys. That's a roll dice, isn't it? 2s. 3 at -1, 2 damage.
I do not have cover here. I don't think you can see me, can you? So, 3 6s. Nope. So 3 lots of 2. You kill 1 and put another down to 1 win.
Cool. The other one's on 1 wound.
Yes, sir.
Cool. The flamer will shoot.
Outrageous.
Go on the 1 flamer. Go on the. I do want to pick up that dice. It's fine. Dickhead. That's all we need.
You could have put money on it.
That's all we need. Achievement. CP cool. So we will go. All right, now, so I've got to decide. Do I want to spend my CP on a fallback shoot and charge here?
Yep.
Or save it for a CP reroll on a charge?
That is the big question.
That is a big question.
You really, really don't want to fail that charge.
Oh, I did lie to you, by the way. It was you'd use the strat after you fall back.
Oh, okay, cool. So I made my
before,
decision before then, and at that point, my plan was to fall back shoot and charge. So I will spend the CP. I've gained far too much information, so I'm down to 0.
It's very sweet of you.
So they can shoot though.
Yes, they can.
And they are going to shoot. What's the Abominant like defensively?
He is just one of these, but he's got 5 wounds instead of 3. Okay. He does get back up when he dies, like your guy does.
What toughness is the lictor?
He is T6. He is stealthy. Oh, which you don't care about.
I was going to say they're probably outside.
Because you're definitely on your own now. Yeah, fine.
See, like, if your army just dies, you get your detachment roll.
Well, that's how it works. That's what I'm saying. They suddenly turn into little gods towards the end of the game, don't they? Or in this case, the middle.
With +1 to wound, it's been 6 shots, so to pick up the apples. 6 shots, 5 hits, 3-ish wounds. Kill that guy. Don't kill him, so he's not going to get back up. So that's kind of relevant. So we'll shoot into Lictor and try and kill him.
Go for it.
So 6 shots, hitting on 2s.
Oh,
nice. No. And then
T6.
T6, so winning on 5s down to 4s.
Nice.
3 at -1, 2 damage.
So 5 ups. He is on 2 left.
Cool. Right. Charge phase then, sir.
Let's have it.
I'll be right back, guys. Try not to do anything that's not on this section of the board.
Okay. Did anyone see what he meant?
I don't know. Let me just go to the live stream on my phone, see where he's pointing.
I put it from an above view. It's fine. I'm joking.
Okay, you can see the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you.
Checking out the chat. Everyone's very quiet in the chat. This is brilliant. Anglon is strapping in for an all-nighter tonight, despite working 12 solid days a week.
That's brutal.
Madman.
He is a student. I guess that's still.
Yeah.
I
remember those days. Oh, I've got 2 essays to do. I'll just start it at like 3 p.m. and finish it at like 5 a.m.
I did not enjoy that time.
Nailed it. I was like, oh man, I definitely won't do this again.
Yeah.
Cool. So charge phase. I've got no CP rerolls, so this
is exciting.
More exciting. Shield Captain, we said needed a 7, didn't we?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Come on, Shield Captain.
Come on, big man. He makes it.
Go.
Is it worth an Overwatch? It probably isn't worth an Overwatch. I don't think. We're just hoping. How many wounds does he have?
8.
That's a lot of wounds. No.
He's -1 to hit, so you can't actually hit him in Overwatch. It's a special custodial.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah, that's very cool. Yeah.
It's a shame you have Overwatch because I want to go in and charge them. So I was hoping you'd Overwatch there. And then I could punch them to death and then pile back onto the objective. But you've ruined that by not overwatching them. So here's what it is. Now, these guys, this is the 6 into those chaps. Or do I just do this in different order to stop a heroic from the Aberrants?
So I can heroic. Yeah, so the Aberrants have heroic.
Yeah, I think the Wardens charge the Lictor and the Aberrants.
The Lictor can heroic for free, so you might as well just
so the Wardens are going to charge the Lictor and the Aberrants.
Go for it.
Oh no, that was a good roll. Didn't need the good roll.
Keen beans. Oh, look how out in the open those boys are.
So I still go for the pain. Oh wait, no, they don't. And then here we go. This is a 6. Now, if they had a Blade Champion, they'd have to re-roll the charge, but they don't.
Okay, but they've got Big Boy Trajan instead.
They've got Big Boy Trajan instead.
And
absolute twats. Fuck's sake.
Oh no! Does he have any free strat or anything like that?
I don't think so.
Have a look.
What?
Oh mate. That's just honestly the worst place he could possibly be.
What? He stood out in the middle of the board. Oh.
He's going to get shot from like 5 angles and then charged by 10 Genestealers.
I have absolutely no idea what you mean.
Oh god.
All right. The other guys are going to save the day.
Yeah, they are absolutely.
I know shield captains get a free stratagem. Trajan's obviously not as powerful as a shield captain. So Trajan Veloz, here we go. I get to ignore modifiers.
Good.
And
so if I made your charge shorter, you'd have been fine.
Yeah. And I get my moment shackle. And that is it. So the answer to the question is no. That is not a good time. Okay. Well, okay. We don't then try and charge over there. That's silly. You just got to play the game. So we'll initiate here.
Cool. So the Lictor obviously fights first.
Oh, yes. Of course he does.
So he's going 2s. And then he's going 4s. He does nothing.
Lad. He felt sorry.
Good talk, Mr. Lictor. Yeah. And the Aberrant and Abominant still have 4 up fight on death, for what it's worth.
Cool. That's fun, isn't it? Just part of what they do, right?
Yeah. Well, whilst he's leading the unit. So
the Blade Champ into the Lictor, other 2 guys into the Abominant and Aberrant.
Yep.
So Blade Champ with his mighty 5 attacks. Going sustained.
Nice. Oh, yummy.
Cheeky. Come on. And then we're +1 to wind. So, well, you tough to 6.
I'm just dead, mate.
Yeah, you're very dead.
I get absolutely rinsed.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then the other guys. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. 1 more. 10, 2 sustained. 1 out. And then your -1 to win cancels out my +1 to win.
Yes.
So it's just 3s.
Nice. That should do him. That all goes straight through, right? It's
-2 damage.
Yeah, nice. So, 2s. Last guy dies. Abominant has his first death of the day. Down he goes. I will res those Aberrants. So the fight on death Aberrant first. No. Abominant. Yes. Abominant will get his buffs. Oh. That's satisfying.
-1 to win.
In which case, 4 invulns, sir.
So it didn't have sustain because there's no Lictor there?
There was at the time of the activation, because he swung on the Lictor and the Aberrants at the same time.
Well, I failed nearly everything. So
Oh.
Actually, would that actually work? Is that how that works? When does the fight on death trigger?
So it's after the full activation.
Yeah,
of
because it's
everything.
after.
Yeah,
So
right.
in which case you wouldn't have it. So take one of those spells out, Chris, because there was a sustain.
Sorry, I forgot that the Abominant gets fight on death and get up on a 2+.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of.
He's absolutely
score throw
fantastic.
two.
So
Go through.
first one does 4. Second one does 4. Oh no! And we'll put some aberrants in. Strike.
I'm in danger. And then Trajan Valorous deletes that neophyte brick. Yep.
And then you've basically got yourself a nice secure flank at that point, ready to push
exactly.
out.
Feeling good. Feeling good about the game, as well as I thought I could have. Oh wait.
Did you fail that charge, Chris?
He did. Yeah, he did.
Sorry.
I rolled a 5. Anyway,
Did you not charge over hit with the Wardens?
I did not because I didn't want to Overwatch them years ago.
He's denying the point here, and he just didn't want anything to.
That's fine. I just want to know what was going on. That's all.
Yeah. I think. So we just see if the Abominant is rejoining
I'm
us.
just punching you with my shield captain into the fruitless combat over there.
Yeah, go for it. The Abominant is dead, Chris. He stays dead.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's exciting. That's very nice of you. You tried your best to make me feel better.
I'm doing what I can. How many neophytes did I lose?
You lost 4.
Okay. I'm going to lose these 2. I'm going to lose you. I'm going to lose you.
You trying to break your coherency?
I'm succeeding in breaking my coherency.
Have you actually? Are you outside of 2? Oh, yeah, you will because of the.
Oh no! Hold on.
No, aggressively not.
Aggressively not. Hold on. We'll do it correctly. It's fine. But leave them there. Oh no, because the icon's literally here.
Oh no!
we've absolutely cocked it. Well, that's not ideal. I mean, I would still actually be able to shoot or take it up in the sky. Is that preferable to it regenning at this stage? You are a bit light on stuff.
That's offensive. I've still got 4 sisters in reserve, actually.
Oh dear. This is GSC 101, everybody. You do not put the icon here. He goes somewhere very much not here. Today is a harsh lesson to me. Let's just kill him. And now we're good.
Yeah. So for those who are watching, so now when I can't consolidate because I've based, and then when it comes to the coherency check, Tom then chooses to remove that massive pile of models and leave the 2 left. That's what happens, isn't it, Tom?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I kill the Benefactus and all the special weapons, and then I can fight you back in combat with my 2 guys with shotgun.
Yeah. Or alternatively, he could choose to take the 2, and then he's no longer.
Yeah, there's a few different ways we can cut it, right? Like we could leave
do it that way.
We could take the brick with all the guns. Yeah. Drop it in your deployment zone, something like that.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm going to take my attacks for those 2 Neos, though.
You do it.
Just catching up with the chat. Theo says hi. He just smashed Paul's bridge with 100 Neos. He called it.
Well done, Theo. Well done.
Yeah, respect. We love that.
Yeah.
Tom, Seth asks Tom, curious why you aren't running either a Parasite Mordrex and or Death Leaper to unlock Avenger Star Children. Seems like that strat would be particularly useful into an elite combat army.
So the strats are nice. It is a nice strat. I don't know. I don't find this detachment lacks for damage, right? So I don't need a situational 1 place +1 to hit and wound that also involves me using Death Leaper suicidally. I really like Death Leaper. And if I had the points, I'd get Death Leaper. I'm trying to really make this as lean as I can at the moment, and it's quite hard to take the cute NID stuff because that's all stuff that might do a thing, and I want this to do a thing. And this is, you can tell I've been playing with really boring competitive people for 6 months because that's how I'm having to think about this one, unfortunately. But for me, making this more efficient, and what it doesn't involve the battle shocking NID bits because they're too much of a maybe. But I'll be interested. Maybe that will evolve. But that's why at the moment. Because it's just it might happen. rather than it does. I really like Death Leaper. I've had a lot of fun with Death Leaper lately. But anyway, I did 1 wound with my Neophytes, Chris. I don't know if you saw
I
that.
saved it. Yeah.
Oh, did you? Well done.
Oh man, I also means you get fucking 4 primary as well. Oh,
I know. And this just stays sticky.
that is literally so annoying.
I know.
Should have made that charge.
Yeah.
It's only a 6.
I know, he rolled a 5.
Oh.
The good news is, though, that Trajan is at least nestled in a secure nook now.
Yeah, he's perfectly safe. Hissing in the breeze.
Yeah.
Oh, sad times. Okay.
Sweet. All right, man. Was there anything else for this turn?
No. I've just both
I
my
will-
cards.
I will take the Benny Brick. Oh, that's so nostalgic as well, doing bullshit with the Neophyte. And doing it badly.
Well, I pushed out, as you'd expect. Tom hit me slightly hard. I then hit him. I was like, oh, okay, well,
You hit me pretty hard as well. I think
I
the
hit
hit.
me hard, but the big, well, I don't know whether it actually was big, but the irritant is that these guys here, so you can see I've lost a brick here. This one is nearly dead.
It's 100%. It is big. It's definitely big.
Yeah, this unit basically had a 6-inch charge into here. So the idea is they come in here, polish that off, lock down this one. I'd still be ticking over on some primary. But instead, they failed their 6-inch charge and they're sat in the middle, which now means
I can shoot them with everything and charge them with my best melee unit.
Charge them, and I'm only getting my feel no pain for some of it. And so what was probably going to happen at the end of this turn is I'm going to be left with Trajan, these 4 guys, and the unit of sisters and them left, and the bike guy. That is what I would predict would probably happen at the end of this.
That's interesting.
Who knows?
Okay, sweet. Right, so we get an 8 again. I really should have started terraforming with someone, but I didn't have anyone that could have done that, and they're all dead, so it's fine. What am I on about? I might just put like gargoyles all round this unit.
Nice.
Just because that's quite fun.
That's just a fun time.
Yeah.
Chris, sometimes I think you don't like 40k.
My favourite.
Oh dear.
To be fair, Blade Champion can actually one-shot that unit.
Yeah, I'm not going to fight him though.
No, not yet.
He's going to stand perfectly still with his arm outstretched, and like there's going to be an inch away, right?
Yeah.
So-
You can't reach us. They're just flying up in the sky.
That's fun. That makes me happy. Grenade him, flame him. I can't reactive move out of that. I guess I want to leave like space for my little guys to charge into if they want to. Where they would surely die.
Nah, I think you can take him.
If I get him down to like 1 wound, I've got a chance. Trajan is there. Oh, you're going to roll a big fat 6. Just completely cock up all my efforts to hurt you. I can already tell. But yeah, what do you think of Final Day, Chris?
Yeah, I think it just has like it's a very well-rounded, balanced list. You know, you've got the 4 deploys, you've got the action monkeys, you've got the primary denial, you've got the hitting power, you've got the fact that you can regen the hitting power, and you've got bodies, you've got transports which need to be unlocked. So I think it just covers all the bases. Like the output is deceptive because of the stratagems and the buffs you can give each other.
Yeah, exactly. The way I see it is like it's like you have more actual juice, but it's only in a couple of places at a time, compared to some other GSC lists where it's like, especially in melee, like the melee activations are actually the chunkiest you can get, really.
Yeah,
it's the same kind of concept as the Custodes ones, right? It's almost like a greatest hits of all your attachments.
Yeah, completely agree.
You got your charge bonuses, you got your pluses to hit, you got everything.
We probably just say you can have this bit when you get it next turn. Let's see how fast the Patriarch is feeling. Pretty fast.
Justice for boy.
There you go, mate. Get yourself a little reactive move on that.
Gonna roll such a good reactive move.
You roll a 6 and then I fail my charge, we'll be back at it.
We'll be fair.
Yeah.
Always fair in love and war. You see, if I had the Custodian Guard up with everything else right now,
Yeah, I think that's it. It's having the connector
that
you need the follow up wave, don't you?
that was a deployment state. But at the same time, it's kind of like because in order to deploy them in the right spot, there's that. Well, I guess I had that concern of them being shot if I went second, or if when I moved them up, you decided to go and get in a spot where you could. So I think I probably could have managed it where they didn't get shot, but that was like the initial concern.
No, I completely agree.
I think you maybe could have left the Custodes Guard on your right flank. You could have left them behind that.
Yeah, the idea was I tried to just have a unit left at the end, but as it is, I just lost the unit. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, they could have just stayed there. I don't know where Tom would have then put the shooty brick. So obviously I didn't actually do a huge amount.
That's all shoulda, woulda, couldas at that point, right? We had no idea.
At the time, it was like, let's just try and overload, survive, and then push on.
Yeah.
It's just not worked out. But...
Yeah, 100%. And your saves haven't done the thing you need them to do either, in terms of. Now, you do still have sisters in reserve.
Yeah, I do. Rapid English, bitches. Where are you charging?
I actually need to not get diddled by that.
So, while Tom's doing his movement, Chris.
Yeah.
If you were going to pick, so obviously got ITT coming up, right? As a big event.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to pick 5 armies.
Yeah, hypothetically, yeah.
Hypothetically, if you're going to pick 5 armies for teams, what do you want to have?
What do I want to have? Well, I'd want to have orcs.
Yes.
I think that
yes, you would.
Let's put orcs as like the honourable mention. We obviously know orcs are in there.
So 4 armies would I like? I think you take Yunari at the moment, but it'd be interesting to see if enough people can kind of deal with that.
I mean, Rob just said in the chat that he tabled someone with Yunari turn 2. So
yeah, Rob.
That is what it's capable of.
Fine and balanced.
Cool. So yeah, Yunari, orcs. I think guard. Guard are in a pretty good spot. We've got they just builds for lots of different things. I think I'm literally just listing off R5 at the moment.
I don't know if I was going to pick like the 5 best armies in the game, I would go for guard. I don't think so.
You reckon?
Well, it's not that they're bad, right? If you have like a guard player, I wouldn't worry about it or anything like that. It's just I don't think there's anything they do particularly better than anyone else right now. Like if I was just going to pick that, like literally 5 best armies go, I don't know if they would make that list.
Guard feel very stable, but not necessarily like running things over now. I think
I would never feel sad to have them.
Are they quite? You can build them to like take.
And
armies, right?
So, I do think it's once we get adjustments to the very top guard, I do think it probably is quite good, but it's not. Yeah, it's not pulling up trees at the minute. Onasim wouldn't be playing a bunch of other armies as well as guard. It's just that simple.
I have no idea how good Emperor's Children are. I legitimately don't know.
In teams, I think they'll be good. Yeah, I think they will.
Obviously, they give an option. I mean, Admech are always good for just taking into everything. I'm not sure if a Marines build makes it at the moment.
Oh, Gladius Marines, definitely. Gladius Ultramarines, right?
I don't know. Are they doing well? I know they got nerfed, didn't they? So
I mean, barely, right?
I don't know.
Chris, the bike captain, has charged over. They've popped down some drains. Now they've popped up behind him over here, and they're jeering at him. I just want that.
That's very unkind. Yeah. Very unkind.
Now, let's just do a little switcheroo.
If it were me, I think I'd say Orcs, Yunari, Gladius, Space Marines.
Yeah, I think that will make sense. I think this is good. I do think Final Day is good.
I think A2 we're probably going with Vanguard. But...
I think Vanguard Nids is very good.
Chaos
so
Demons.
JP's come over to my side on the Vanguard, has he? He wasn't convinced when I was first talking to him.
Well, we're building to kill orcs, right? But if that changes, then
they can play into like a shooty oppressive.
And Eldar. So.
I think Chaos Demons are definitely worth a pick at the moment.
Yeah, I think Demons are good. I agree.
Which detachment, though?
I think both Shadow Legion and basic index attachment both work really well.
Yeah, that makes sense. Right, Chris. Would you like to wrap and ingress your ladies?
Ladies. Can I rapid? 6 inches, isn't it? Dickhead, it's not deep strike. Oh, God,
Yeah.
that's just sad times, isn't it? No bullshit I can wangle there.
Wangle.
Wangle.
Oh, I do owe you a roll, Chris, as well. I forgot to ever roll the hazardous on the Benefactors.
You cheating bastard.
She's dead. Okay, she's dead.
Well, that's important.
that does somewhat change the character of that unit. Good times.
Where am I trying to reinforce?
We've got quite a lot of ones on our things that we need to happen.
Yeah. It's been a TTS dice game, isn't it? I'm going to keep them in.
If you don't bring them on now, they die. It's turn 3.
Oh, we're going to turn 4. Oh, shit.
No, this is turn 3.
This is
But
3.
you went first.
Yeah, I mean next turn.
You went first.
Yeah. Oh, well, I've got them in, haven't I? Oh, dear. Just can't count the number of turns.
Seth, who asked the question earlier about sign-ups creatures in Final Day, says, thanks for the answer, makes sense. You don't really struggle for damage. +1 to wound is so nice, though. But you're having to suicide a character might not always be worth it. I think that kind of stratagem is one that you use like as a nice to have.
That's exactly it. That was how I felt about it, which is why I've not built around it.
Like on this flank, right? Like if you had Death Leaper here instead of a Lictor,
yeah,
and then Death Leaper died, then because you now no longer have any Tyranids over here, you could give one of these units +1 to hit and wound against them, which might be worth
completely. Yeah. So I do see its use.
It's like a backup, right?
Yeah, exactly. I do see its use, but it's, as you say, to me it has felt nice to have quite a lot of the time, rather than essential. Oh, look, reinforcements.
Yeah, buddy.
Bunch of brains exploded over here somewhere. So right, we will shoot some stuff. Let's see if Neos without any Benefactor support or Tyranid support can kill some witch prosecutors. Let's give it a go. Go on, boys.
Come on, the girls.
Webbers. 8. That is wounding you on 5s with 6's dev.
Tom, use your own dice side because.
Oh, is that what's happened? Sorry. I did 1 wound just on your armor there, Chris. Wasn't very good.
1 3 up. Loves it.
They're going to do absolutely nothing here. I can already tell. 2 mining lasers, 5s. Oh,
dick.
Come on.
Sustain 2.
Nah, 1 at AP3 though.
So cover, so AP2, so 5 up. Split.
Seismic cannons. Okay, 3. 3 more AP1. Doesn't ignore cover though.
3 ups.
There's 1 more.
So basically, you've you seem to have lost quite a lot of output here. So you're now not.
Well, this unit doesn't actually have fantastic output in this detachment, right? I'm taking it so I have a deep strike uppy downy rather than because it's the best output.
Plus
but now it's lost the lethal hits off the Benefactors and 2 shots of high AP that hit on 2s.
And it's not hitting.
So remembering her hazardous is big here because it hurts it. But it's just a pest that needs dealing with. Unfortunately, you've got flamers, so I think you'll be fine because the banner's also gone. Because I just haven't played that unit very well with the long and short of it. All right, so 2 grenade launchers, 4s, and 2s. Just the 1 AP 1. Oh, kill another one. And then how many actual Neos have we got left?
This could be the strategic masterpiece. We're putting this as a 5-man unit. Could be the masterstroke.
It's looking like it, isn't it?
Until I fail the battle shot, or you make your charge.
I'm going to absolutely make that charge. Yeah.
Nail it.
That is 4 more saves from the little guns. There's literally 1 left.
There we are. See, guys, take them in 5. Don't take them in 4s. You're up.
Just bang a 9. Be fine.
Just bang a 9.
That's worse than a 12.
Good grief. Oh my word! Right, okay, so that's that one. Grenade in like one place. I want him to be dead. He's pretty sad. Oh, he gets back up again, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He's not only got one wound left, by the way. That was left over from before.
That's, in which case, I don't care about him at all.
Yeah, right.
So that nearfight unit will just fire.
Suddenly, that flank looks a lot stronger.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got 6 wounds.
I think this flank should be fine. Yeah, these guys will just fire everything at the Witch Seeker.
Can't wait to now do a Paul James and just draw all the good cards. And then
Whether for 4. I do want it on record that those 10 neophytes drove up in front of your army in a truck in turn 1 and are still kicking.
oh, it's fucking bullshit.
I'm so proud of it.
Trajan's axe buried deep in their skull.
They should be very dead. That's 4.
Blade Champion
So
6 wounds.
3 wounds from the Flamer on this lady, on the Witch Seeker.
3 wounds.
Ignoring cover.
On AP?
None.
Oh, cool. I'm okay then.
That's annoying. And then seismic cannon. There we go, boys.
Here we go.
Do it AP1.
4 ups again. Completely, mate.
Just get them all out your system now. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind this
fail them,
even
bro.
a bit. I don't mind this even a bit. Yeah, mining laser hits. Right, save this AP3, you casual. Let's go.
Like this bitch. Oh,
I mean, you're asking for that. Let's be honest.
so close. Well done, lady.
Okay, right. That's a little bit better than it was. There's a guy on 1 wound in here, and then it's just shiny Geralt, isn't it, at that point?
Yep.
So I think this is probably where we grenade.
Have you fired your mortars this game?
No, because I don't want him to move when I'm trying to shoot him. So it's just, I haven't been doing it. I think there's a case for doing it. I could do it on these guys now because they're
What
completely
range is the mortar?
48.
Does it hit the girl on the objective?
Well, in theory, but I don't think it kills her.
To be fair, you probably should have done the reactive move with her. Oh, no, you need to be on the
Oh, yeah.
objective.
But then he wouldn't be on the point.
Yeah, you need to be on the
He
That'd
knows
be a
I'm
bold
going to
move,
bang
wouldn't it?
that 9.
Oh, fine.
It's happening. Right, okay, so we will mortar shiny Geralt because he can't escape. We hit 3 times. We wound twice. No AP.
One.
Cool. We will grenade from the Flame Acolyte.
Yeah. Boo.
We do just one,
Ah,
but that's all we need.
that is all you needed. Efficiency.
Maximum efficiency achieved, yeah. And then they will flambe shiny Geralt. Let's go. Oh, they want it. 21.
Oh, God.
6 is with full rerolls. That is 7 3-ups, sir.
The
Who are you shooting?
Blade Champ.
Oh, it's just Chris already took him off.
Chris took him away for
Oh,
some
did I take
reason.
the wrong one off?
He's
Took
trying
both
to
of them
he's
away.
trying to mess with his charge. That's what he's done.
Oh, sorry.
Cool.
Oh, no.
So how many wounds is he on now?
3.
Nice. I will fire 10 gargoyles at him.
Oh, you twat.
You asshole!
Damn.
Damn you!
I can't believe you've done this. That is 2 on your 2-up, mate.
Not like this.
Oh, that's no fun. How many wounds is he on? 3.
3, sir.
Oh, we can get him with 5 acolytes. We're
He's
See a
definitely
big clap back turn, Chris. Let's see it. Come on.
Oh, mate.
You've got to believe, Chris.
I'm pretty sure I tabletop next time.
I'm pretty confident that you do, yeah. We're going to fire... What's the best way of actually doing this? Trajan, in his quest to ruin this game for you single-handed, is probably the one that can't get out of dodge. Unless you roll good. If you roll good, I can't do anything about it.
We're not banking and rolling well here.
Yeah, so I'm going to fire these 2 at Trajan's unit first. You popped your Feel No Doodle, didn't you?
No.
No, you've kept it. It's spicy. So 2d3 plus 2. That is 5 shots. There is a Tyrannid nearby, which means I'm a Space Marine captain. That is 3 invuns.
Minus one wind.
Oh, 2 invuns. 1 goes through.
Damage.
Yes!
Only 2. Absolute legend.
And now?
Now you can reactive move. Oh, hold on. I've got my little stubbers first, and then we'll get it done. So, 2s.
How much CP do you have, Chris?
Now I've got none. After I've
This was his last one.
Don't reactive move. Don't do that.
That's three 2-ups, Chris, to save that guy.
3 2-ups.
No, he made it. 2 2s to really put it in my face as well.
Yeah, just really hammer that home. And then, here we go.
Chris, don't reactive move. What are you doing?
He got a 1. He got a 1.
I wasn't joking, Chris. Don't do that.
Why?
Use it for 1 CP fight on death.
Ah. Well, I'm not going to die. I've got flight from a pain. If I get out here, and then I have this unit in a good position, right, we're winning this game.
Absolutely.
Okay. Far be it
Trajan.
from me to question the wisdom of the captain.
He doesn't even get out of range of the lictor.
You might as well just put more on the objective.
Yeah, I was just saying that. I was like,
Can't even get more on the objective. I don't know why I'm lying.
Oh dear.
Yeah, just move forward so you can get more piling nonsense.
That's 3, not 1. It's such a shit roll.
Yeah, that was sad.
It's that unit, man. It's Trajan. He's just cursed.
Trajan has single-handedly cost you this game, Chris.
Over this game.
Yeah, he's been a real knobhead. So these Ridge Runners will now do the same thing.
Yeah, well, it's fine because you can't kill me. So
2d3 plus 2. 7 this time. 2s. 3s. That is 5 more, Chris.
No,
That's less than ideal.
But boom, here we go.
Oh, Chris.
You know what? I take it back. You don't need to save it for part under.
Dead.
Dead guy.
Dead guy.
Dead guy.
Dead guy. Dead guy. Alive.
Nice. Good.
Yeah.
That is how to single-handedly lose
Fucking hell.
a lot of your models.
Yeah, twin linked on the stubborn dude. Oh, into 4 1s. There you go. That's
Hindsight being 2020. maybe 4 up feeling pain in the shooting phase, fight on death in the combat phase.
Yeah, I mean the game plan was.
That's just me being genuine. Like I think maybe it might have been
Yeah.
so maybe a thing to go for.
I was hoping that the move would actually get me into a safer position. Because in my mind, back's against the wall, right? So if I can reactive move out of the way, tank the fight phase, and then just hammer into them. That's why I didn't want. I wanted more stuff alive, but it's just.
Yeah, I get you.
It's not happened, unfortunately.
It's been one of those. Yeah.
How many
for
sub
sure.
saves?
I did nothing. I rolled 4 1s on the twin link.
Oh, nice.
It's quite fun. So the rock grinder, I don't think is going to shoot you at this stage. Unless is there any value to Trajan not having anyone in to lead?
When he's leading a unit, they get the ignore mods. I think, but other than that, I don't think so.
To be fair, I do just hate Custodes, so I'm just going to shoot him.
Nice.
D3 shots on the big gun. Oh,
It's the big one.
shoots like a space marine because there's a bug near you. Wounds on 2s. 3. Nope, 3s. 2 more. 2 win.
Daddy's watching.
Yeah.
You rolled 3 dice and there were 2 to make.
Oh, well. Oh.
Yeah, that's right. You can keep those. That's fine.
That's all right. Well, cool. He does.
He does. That's fine. And what's Trajan's thing?
What's Trajan's thing?
Like when does his 2 up invuln or whatever happen? We're out of good guns now.
At the start of a phase, and I can't re-rack it because I've got no CP.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna do some charges. We're gonna do These are just going to hit an 11.
Gosh, complete it. Here we go. Oh, do you want to waste your big charge on not get it on here?
Yeah, no, that's true, actually. Patriarch will fight Trajan in the battle of Daddy versus Daddy. Let's go.
Daddy.
Can you base? Yeah, you can. Don't love where you are. Oh, and Lictor will start to terraform.
No.
That's way too far. What am I doing? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I advanced him, actually, so big disregard that. Melee Acolytes will charge Shiny Geralt. Oh, they're keen. There's my 11.
Wasted it. Rookie mistake.
Let me get around there. And then we're going to hit the 9 for the nose on that last sister. No. Do we CP it? I don't think so, because we need to make sure Trajan dies. So we let that be. So we're going to go with the Genestealers. I will give them reroll wounds.
I will go for a 2-up invulnerable.
Let's go for that. So 40 attacks with Dev, hitting on 2s. Ooh, quite a lot of ones. And then 5's rerolling everything.
Remember when you said this attachment wasn't very good?
Yeah, I was sulking about having to buy Tyranids. I didn't have an objective assessment. So that is that's 9 mortal wounds.
Cool, so fill up for the pain.
Oh, he's actually had Philippine?
Yeah.
Didn't know.
I didn't see. I think it was another 9 saves after that, but that's fine. That's cool.
So 9 for the pains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool, he's dead anyway.
Okay, cool. That's all.
Nice. Well done, Trajan. That was... So that block of... like 360 points contributed literally nothing.
To be fair, I do think Tom threw considerably more than 360 points at that.
Yeah, they got a bit unfortunate because they got stranded, right, and then I can just hit them with most of an army. So melee acolytes here trying to kill Shiny Geralt. We have 12 attacks from the normal lads. These are hitting on 2s because there are bugs nearby. Winning on 5s, rerolling. Oh, you'd love to see it.
Oh no!
Right, so that is 10 at AP2 on Shiny Geralt.
Cool. And whoops. Close.
He did try.
He did try.
Okie dokie. I think that then is me.
Nice.
So, did I even draw cards?
Doesn't look like it.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, well, that worked out.
Oh, nice.
What was it? Sorry, I haven't got the
overwhelming force and engagement all fronts, which I've got.
Well, that was easy.
We'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was one of those turns where there was just stuff needed doing. So that then passes to your 4, Chris. You get a 4.
Yeah. And I draw...
If he passes Battle Shock.
Yeah.
I draw...
Oh, yeah. If he passes Battle Shock.
Sabotage. Yeah. Battle Shock.
She passes.
Loves it.
What was it? Sabotage and...
Storm Hostile?
Oh, Storm Hostile, okay.
Did you bring down your aberrants anywhere?
I did, mate. Yeah, they're just sitting here.
Nice.
Just chilling out.
Just chilling.
Since we're coming up on the 3.5 hour mark, and I don't really want to break our record for game length.
Would you actually just
No. I'm just saying, like, maybe. I think. Oh, it doesn't matter. There's not.
Would
really
you
much
like us to start talking through, Jack?
No, you
That's
don't have
okay.
to.
If you're knackered, that's okay.
You don't have to.
I'm totally fine with that. I can't imagine Chris is gagging to play hours more of this from this position.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I don't.
You might say.
You don't have to force yourself through it. That's all I'm saying.
What are we thinking, Chris?
Yeah, we could call it. It's fine.
There's some stuff. I mean, because
Yeah.
this guy picks up this unit, you get Storm. These
Yeah,
guys
I
pick
mean,
up
I
this.
can definitely deal with stuff. It's then the next turn. It's like eventually my stuff just dies, and my problem is even if I'm killing you, I have no ability to like score cards really.
Yeah, it'll be the primary, right? In the end, I think you probably, if everything here goes like perfectly, you might be able to take me off all three of these.
Yeah.
But
Well, I can't really knock you off that now that the Blade Champ's dead. I can't.
Yeah,
really
he probably
that
can't.
one. I mean,
So
they
if we're
can come
thinking
over
about
here
it,
and knock you off that.
you would get Storm. Would you chuck Sabotage?
Yeah.
I think I probably get an 8. We go Assassination, bring it down.
So you'll get Assassinate.
Yeah, because this is going to get.
So you just bin that.
So discard it.
Anyone.
Sabotage, I think, would be able to do with something.
Yeah, definitely. Because you could just pick up, right, and just do it.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that
6,
probably, yeah. So 5, 6. I think potentially if you retake this with these and hoover these up, you're probably okay there because I haven't got the icon or anything.
Yeah.
So you probably hold that once more. So you want to see what your cards are. You'd be down to like your characters probably at this point, scrapping about, I guess.
I get behind and assassinate. It's too hard to know what I've got left really to know. I mean,
yeah, potentially Bike Captain. I think so.
Bike Captain and maybe the Get Back Up guy.
And this guy, yeah. So if he's around here, he could potentially go for behind him lines. But it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. Assassination
doesn't seem to be.
Well, there's the Broodlord, and
but if I've lost the middle, because presumably the abhorrence comes to the Garden Titan.
Yeah, because you'd already moved, hadn't you? This was as close as
you
could
get. I would go there to try and knock you off that.
Yeah.
Then deny your 4 primary and stuff.
Yeah. So if he is dead, then all my characters are dead. So you'd get Assassination, and I think he would have been. So.
Lictors not characters.
No, Lictors aren't.
Oh.
So you'd get your Assassination. Behind is probably a bit beyond you, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then let's say we'd hold some stuff at the end.
You get all you'd max out your whatever you can score on turn 5.
Yeah, and it's just Locust would do behind somewhere, and would do cleanse. Cool. Yeah, good game. I think UKTC is probably quite tough for Custodes in general. I think.
Who was it? Someone was talking about it the other day.
Yeah. They did better at Goonhammer where there were more places they can stage up and hide.
Yeah, who was it? I was listening to something or watching something, and they were saying that Custodes struggle on UKTC.
I think we talked about it on the show. I think because it's my opinion as well. Like because moments exactly like that one. It's like if you get stranded, and it's hard for them not to get stranded.
Yeah, when you're working out your stage points and where you're going to go next, like here, it's kind of like, well, I go here. So I was deploying. I was like, you put the stuff there, but you go here, and it's like, well, you move out there, and then you get shot to shit, and then you charge and fight something here and hope that they can't bring enough stuff to get to you. The middle is just no man's land. So realistically, your only port of call is what to bunch your stuff here, but then swinging around there doesn't really achieve anything. So it feels a bit bad. Like if you've got the table, not table quarters, the diagonals, at least you've got that middle L to kind of hop into, and then advance and charge Blade Champs can actually get somewhere and cause issues. So that the diagonal is not too bad.
I think there's a couple of things that definitely could have made it a little closer. I think we said at the start about but earlier on about leaving the guard
if the
back
guard
here
stays
rather
there,
than sending both units out.
Yeah, I agree.
tank
And then
stuff.
maybe not
If they
CP
deploy
rerolling a
to the second one.
save, so you've still got a CP reroll for this charge.
Yeah,
You know,
the
little-
CP game is clearly very intensive for them, right?
Little things like that. But I mean, even then, maybe because I know you split your units up to more play around the detachment rule. But I feel like you don't really need it in this game, right?
This is the thing, right? Like realistically, on this board, you just have to try and lock down one side, but what side do you overwhelm? Like, if overwhelm here, cool.
Well, I think it probably is here. I think it probably is because then obviously you're also on to break through to here if you manage it.
It's then you're just having to tank.
Yeah, it's slightly harder for me to actually get eyes on you.
Yeah, because you'd be shooting down.
I have to push out to here, at which point you can hit me. You can hit me from the middle. So I think maybe and also if you have more committed on this side, you can screen a little bit more extensively as well, and then I can't get the brick in behind.
So then you're having to put 3 units here to go up there because I had 2.
Yeah, maybe just one little piddly sisters unit or something.
Yeah.
And you can shoot onto this point, and it's harder to shoot like this ruin behind here. Like if the GSC are here, you can't shoot them, but if they're here, you can shoot them.
Yeah, so. Yeah, it's interesting. I think it's not the best matchup for Lions because all that +1 to wound sort of goes to waste, doesn't it? Because you're killing my stuff anyway.
They weren't really able to dent the tanks.
The tanks were where it made a big difference, and I think it will be very good at smashing up like big stuff lists, like demons and vehicle skew and monster skew. I think it will go through that pretty happily.
It's definitely better against combat as well, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Than it is
because this is the thing with Final Day in general for me at the moment. It's like once those mining lasers become accurate, they are just so lethal into elite troops. They're just ruthless into elite troops, like absolutely body them. Which actually makes this GSC build perhaps a little bit weaker into stuff like elves. It's not the usual style. It's more of but it is very, very punchy.
Yeah.
And once I can play that Neo Brick properly, it'll be good. But I've got to. All right. Thank you very much for that, Jack, and thanks for spending the time.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so next week I'm not sure. I can't remember what we're doing next week. We will be here next week though, playing something. I think I'm playing next week. Can't remember against who. I'm trying to think what I would play. Sorry, I shouldn't do on-stream planning. Thank you very much, Tom, for joining us.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you very much, Chris, for joining us.
Pleasure as always.
Hope you guys come back again soon. And until next time, guys, this has been TTS. If you like what you saw, please feel free to hit the subscribe button at the bottom. And then you can also do a channel membership and get all sorts of bonus content.
Oh, yes, please.
Ooh.
And you can join our Discord as well, which is for free. And you can come and chat with us and do stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
So please do that. So yeah, that is it. We will see you next time. Bye-bye now.
Bye.